Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Welcome to a Halloween hangout with the Shills!
Hello, my creepy children of the night.
Oh, now I'm
scared. Welcome to Halloween. Hallelujah. Halloween. Wednesday. No, Wednesday was 2 days ago. Get your facts right. That's Halloween.
Don't be a Republican and get your facts straight.
Oh, dear.
How's it going, everybody? What's happening out there? Where I live, Mother Nature's being a right prick, and it's about to get all real cold, windy, and rainy just as it's getting dusk for the kids.
Yeah, hooray.
Yeah. Let's move Halloween forward, people. It should be like September 5th, you know? They go back to school, they have a few days, and then boom, they get a great weekend.
You keep saying that. Shut up. You don't get to decide this shit.
Yes, I do. I should. I should be in charge of everything.
Okay, Mr. Trump.
Yeah, I elect myself to deal with Trump.
Mm.
Wouldn't that be nice? So, anybody do anything for Halloween? I know, like, for the West Coast, it's only 4 o'clock, but...
Yeah, we hid.
Yeah, you guys, I mean, it's all done and over, right? And like you were saying, Dunk, Mother Nature was a prick to the kids for you guys too, right?
Yeah. It's just started drizzling. The streets were kind of quiet, and then it stopped raining. And then, up and down the streets, the little kids are out. And some of the older ones as well, quite strange. And there's a couple of people dressed up as green frogs, inflatable frogs. So I thought that was nice to see no King's protesters out there. And then the heavens opened up. Yeah, thunder and lightning, and everything was soaked, and all you could see was like these tiny little kids have got to walk all the way home now in their drenched whatever costumes they were wearing, probably anoraks.
Yeah, they all weigh like 7 pounds more.
Yeah,
just
they got soggy sweets and everything.
Oh, it sucks. Yeah. The razors in their candy apples are already rusting. The blades.
Well, you can imagine it because you know what a lot of kids do these days. They go to the supermarket and they buy like a plastic, it would be like a pumpkin or something, pumpkin-shaped Halloween bucket to collect your sweets in. And of course, I bet they don't have drain holes on them. So by the time they get back, they'll be just like pouring all their sweets out and all the water and everything. It'll just be a sludge.
Yeah, that's sad, man. And then you got these new school parents who do trick-or-treating from the trunks of cars. I guess they go to like shopping mall parking lots or something, and everybody opens their trunk. You can even get these things now where you open the hatchback of your SUV, because that's all America drives anymore. And there's these things that fit in and decorate it and everything, like a little mini house or something. And
they've got a special name for it, haven't they?
Yeah, stupid. but all those people with their cars open and this shit blowing around and weather getting in and stuff, man, it's just, why is it October 31st? It's the dumbest thing ever. That's like having a fat guy in a really thick, heavy suit go around in, July.
Well, it's a pagan festival. It's historic.
Who cares? It's not anymore. Right now. It's only about what, Hershey's and
right. Okay, we're going to move Christmas to July.
No, I don't want to move Christmas because you got to do something in winter. That makes sense, but
but not this.
No, because the kids can't enjoy it. They always get rained out and cold and stuff. It's stupid.
What about Thanksgiving?
Well, it's a nice entry to winter, and you get a big fattening meal, and you sit around and watch some sports game that you couldn't care less about, argue with relatives drunk. I mean, I guess you should do that once a year. Who cares when,
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the Halloween is an old pagan festival built on the, the last day of harvest.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, basically. And leading into the winter. So that's why it is now.
Yeah, but so what? It's not about harvest anymore. It's about feeding children shit they shouldn't really eat. I mean, everything about Halloween now is just marketing and sales and money. So all of the, what it was based on before is BS now anyway. Who cares?
Well, you tell me what isn't. Even Easter,
but I'm not,
like chocolate eggs and shit.
But today is Halloween. I don't give a fuck about Easter right now.
No, I'm just pointing out that everything is commercialized now.
Yeah, I get that,
Can't get away from that.
Right, and like Easter. I mean, when is Easter? What's the date?
It moves every year.
Well, see, they got it right.
Yeah, but only by a few days away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's usually nice enough that kids can run around and find chocolate eggs and plants outside or something, isn't it? Isn't that what you're supposed to do? That's what they did in
just how Jesus
Charlie Brown. Yeah, exactly. Celebrate the what is Easter's the resurrection or the
Well,
right?
it's both. It's both. It's the old crucifixion and the resurrection.
See, why is it based on rabbits? It should be based on chickens because you could cut its head off and still watch it walk around.
You should be able to get like chocolate nails and crosses.
yeah.
Marshmallow crosses with chocolate nails. You can hammer your marshmallow Jesus to the cross.
Yeah. Or chocolate hands that have just the right size hole that you can play a game where Smarties go through if you just get them in right.
Yeah. Yeah. So Jesus was crucified, and spoilers, he resurrected. He resurrected himself. He thought he needed a sequel.
Yeah, he got bored and just decided enough was enough and took off to do something else. What? We're not sure.
Yeah. No. He basically he had these like Hollywood executives with him call God up, say, look, we're not quite happy with the ending of this story. Can we reshoot the ending so it's got a happy ending?
Yeah. And we need a cameo by Vin Diesel. People seem to like him right now.
Yeah, we've checked it. We've run it through the demographics, and it's just not going to work.
Yeah. This whole death thing is just it's not fun.
Unless it's a slasher movie.
Yeah.
Can you make it a
killing
slasher
something.
movie?
Yeah.
Can we twist it?
Yeah, the thorn crown comes off and becomes a weapon of destruction, and he just chews through the empire. You know, Jesus Unchained, his revenge. That'd be funny. That'd be a good movie for Christian Slater to do. Jesus running around with like an AK-47 getting revenge. You know?
Jesus, the Hollywood years. That's a great idea. I love it. I think we can get away with it now. After Monty Python have paved the path of parody and whatever. Yeah, we could just do it for real now.
Yeah, he's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
As all I can say, as long as we get our 30 pieces of silver.
Does anybody in the live chat got something they're going to be doing coming up for any kind of Halloween function? I mentioned it yesterday, but my son, who is 6'1", is getting dressed up as a leprechaun to go to a little Halloween party somewhere with his grandma.
A leper?
Yeah.
Arms for an ex-leper.
Yeah. One day I'm a leper with a trade, bloody do-gooder. Yeah, and it's funny too because his grandma stands about 5'4", so she should be the leprechaun. But yeah, it should be funny. I'll have pictures soon. I'll show everybody a couple. I told grandma she better send photos. That'd be funny. I can't wait to see a 6'1" leprechaun with a silly grin on his face. Yeah. He hams it right up when a camera gets pointed at him. It's funny. He'll do that thing where he grins so big, it's like he's trying to stretch his mouth over his head, right. You know?
Looks like the Joker.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. But it should be cool. There's going to be all kinds of family and some other people there and whatnot. It's a big event. There's going to be, I think, a couple hundred people or something. So he usually finds a way of getting up on the stage and taking the mic from somebody who's talking just to do a little blurb of his own. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Not with mom, grandma. Yeah. Mom's,
doing her work for the fire service.
Yeah, it's too early to dance on tables, so I'm sure she's,
It's not too early on Halloween special.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? People change.
Dressed as a slug.
Hey, what?
She could get dressed as a slug.
Oh, yeah, that would work.
Yeah. Anyway, enough of that before I dig myself a hole.
There.
Better pull myself a drinky.
Yeah. Yeah, I made sure to get enough so we could stick around for at least a couple hours, maybe, a little extra depending on what happens, My idea of having that cool painting be the background behind the tank got blown out of the water.
Well, I hope not literally.
Yeah, well, no, but the dude at the art store manager guy there, he said, you got a great idea and we could spray it matte so that, it's safe and everything and the matte won't have too much reflection, but by the time it goes through the refracting water and the glass on the back, even if it's well lit and whatnot, nobody's going to really know what it is anymore. Right?
Yeah, not going to see it.
Yeah, and I think he's probably closer to correct than incorrect. So I'm going to rethink that. The painting, once the background's all rearranged, it'll be back up. But it's just, if you can't truly tell what it is and it's just a cool background, then that sucks, right? So, I'll figure something else out. Oh, well.
Yeah,
what are you
get
going
one of those old Billy Bass things, put it at the back, behind it. That would scare the fish.
Yeah, every time one swims by, he starts singing.
Don't worry, be happy.
Yeah. Oh my God, every redneck I know had one of those when they came out.
Oh, I thought every redneck went out and bought the Donald Trump version.
Oh, probably, Trumpy fish, whatever it was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a picture of that I can show. I'll try to find it here. But yeah, that was funny, man. But yeah, I mean, if somebody had a pickup truck and a gun rack in the window, they had that singing fish. That's just how it is, right?
Hey, you could put a gun rack by the fish.
Who, me?
Yeah, just a little model gun, little model ones, not real ones. Obviously, you're not gonna fit a real gun rack behind there, but just have a.
Why do I feel like I'm in the movie Wayne's World right now? What would I do with a gun rack? Use it for like Christmas wrapping paper or something?
For the fish behind the tank.
Oh, yeah. But even still, here, I found it. There's Trumpy fish.
Oh yeah. You put it over my face, don't you? Yeah.
Well, I'm putting it over everything. All right. Trumpy fish.
I feel slightly aroused.
It's shaped right. It's shaped just perfectly to accept the world's tariffs.
JD, come here, boy.
I am the coach you've been looking for, son.
What? I've seen some clips and bits of news or something. Isn't JD's apparently run off with someone, left his wife and run off with somebody else? I don't know. Is that right?
No, I think you're talking about Kash Patel, little cross-eyed, because he took off with no,
that's a different story. Yeah, Kash Patel went off in a private jet to go and see
with some hooker. Yeah,
yeah. And no, there was something about JD Vance. I haven't followed it up. Jesus Christ!
Wow,
too much going on.
What? Are you sure they just mistook the delivery of a new couch to his residence?
Yeah. It was his ex-couch coming round for alimony.
Yeah, he had a couch delivered that had Kamala's face on it.
Oh dear. I want to, but I can't bring myself. That's it. Yeah, apparently JD is hooking up with Charlie Kirk's widow.
Really?
Yeah. Is that what's actually going on, or is this some kind of shit news posting? Yeah, I find that really hard to believe.
Wow.
I don't know. But yeah, no, I saw it as a little, either a thumbnail or a bit on Facebook or something, and
wow,
didn't really pay attention to it.
Hey, baby, it's 7:45, and I feel I'm in the mood.
Hey, baby, you got lots of money.
Wow,
give me a kiss.
Unbelievable, because that's the hardcore Christian way to live.
Yeah. Well, I suppose it's all right because Kirk's dead now, so
yeah.
It's not like she was going behind his back.
Yeah, what I was just gonna say though, what if this is just now we can be public about it,
Yeah. They didn't spot me. They got the other guy.
Yeah. This is like one of those Kevin Costner movies.
What? Dancing with the Wolves.
Yeah, exactly that. No, I was thinking No Way Out.
Field of Dreams.
Yeah. Yeah. That one with the boat. It had all the water.
Yeah. Oh, I know the film you're talking about. The Unlikables. The Unwatchables.
Yeah. The angry Christians that went after the alcoholics. I remember that movie.
And most of those were alcoholics.
Yeah.
Apart from one Irishman who was an alcoholic, but also a Scotsman.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, an alcoholic in a red fluffy dress.
It gets very confusing.
Yeah, especially when he hides a little green patch, just to give it a little touch of home.
Oh dear. Keep up, audience. Keep up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay with us.
What about this whole thing where the Trump administration's paranoia about nuclear weapons and stuff seems to actually come from that new movie with that Rebecca, whatever her name is, from Silo?
Oh, is that film I watched the other day? House of Dynamite or something.
Yeah. I'm going to put it on the server for anybody that has access to our server coming up because I really got to see it now. Right.
Yeah.
I was interested in it because she's in it. I find her to be a very good actress.
Oh, she's very good in a third of it. I won't spoil it for you, but yeah, I was really disappointed with it, actually. But I can't really say anything because that would literally spoil the end of the film.
I mean, when I read when I did the little read up on it, I was like, pass, But now I want to see it just because of this whole thing. If it's spooked Trump in them, I've got to see it. But
I very much doubt Trump has watched it.
No, but somebody in his circle seems to be like one of those MSNBC chicks was talking about it, and I can't remember who. I'd had a couple of drinks, but there was an interesting.
How much did he drink?
yeah. Well, it was an interesting few connections that were brought up about it,
right.
and
okay.
and then JD Vance said this thing. Well, what the president's talking about is right. I mean, you got to test every now and then to make sure they work. And then he instantly realized what he said and said, well, of course we know they work, but still. And,
yeah. I mean, okay, let's step back a bit. I can give you the premise of the movie because basically what happens. It's the premise. It's not spoilers. So basically, in the movie, there is a nuclear. There's a missile aiming up into space, and then it goes into suborbital trajectory, heading to a major city in the United States. And so
Akron.
You see the movie is in you see it from three different perspectives of what's happening, culminating in the final moment of crisis.
Yeah, in that moment where Taya Leone gets hit by the water when she's hugging her father. Oh no, different movie. Okay, keep going. Yeah, that was one of JD Vance's favorite porn films. Deep Impact. Yeah. deep cushion impact. Yeah. I hear he was a real fan of Seinfeld because that couch was always front and center, man. Yeah,
he used to watch. He used to watch The Big Bang Theory, and he'd be talking to Sheldon on the screen, going, "No, that's my spot."
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, just wiggle that bum for me. Let me know what that couch can take. Yeah.
Get the blonde to sit on it.
Yeah. Share some bum sweat in that thing for me. Come on.
I'm dribbling now. Not the Asian guy. Not the Asian guy. Keep him off it.
Yeah. I don't like spicy food. Come on.
Yeah. Get him to sit on the cushion like he normally does.
Yeah. He can run up on the arm so I can smell it.
Smells like my wife.
Oh dear Lord.
Well, what a hole we've just dug.
Yeah,
I feel like we just torn up the East Wing all by ourselves.
Yeah, it's funny. Speaking of which, I did a search for the East Wing because I was looking for this video that I had watched on it, and I couldn't find it in my history because I must have been flipping through shit, and it was crazy, right? And so after I did that search, YouTube was like, oh, so all you want to know is White House stuff. And now that the White House has literally been under attack, it's amazing how many of these history type tubers have instantly done White House episodes. And they all pretty much just use the same pictures.
Yes.
You know,
well, as long as they don't go to the official White House website, which is full of utter gibberish, they'll be fine.
Yeah. The White House wasn't completed until Donald J. Trump put the gold leaf everywhere.
There's a page on this website that goes through like historical moments in the White House, and obviously they go through the building of it. You know, it got built here, got burned down by the British, and they rebuilt it, blah blah blah, and they have these like moments of this is when Obama had dinner with some Muslim members or something, and it was in a different fucking country. It wasn't even in the White House. It's just all these like, you know, they're just like trying to slip in kind of moments of, you know, details that are just irrelevant.
You're having some real connection issues. That's the second time I lost your voice for a minute. You're getting all yellowy and red in video too for a minute here. Yeah.
Do you want me to go away and come back?
You might have to. Let's see what happens here. It could, you know, it could just be that everybody in your neighborhood is still sharing pictures of their children and laughing with each other on Facebook because they're all like 80.
Well, I hope it's not going through my IP address, otherwise I'll get the feds on me.
Do you like children, Mr. K?
we found all these pictures of children with pumpkins on your computer.
Yeah. Can you imagine? What are you talking about? That's what we thought you'd say.
Shut up, I'm watching Charlie Brown while trying to masturbate. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
That would not be a good look.
Yeah.
The police bursting down the door, and you'll see watching Charlie Brown in the you know, magic pumpkin or whatever it's called. And you got your trousers around your ankles and your pecker in your hand.
Yeah, officer, do you mind? She's about to touch the pumpkin.
Oh, Lucy, you dirty little whore!
Jesus Christ!
Oh, yeah. Hey, there you go. There's another movie idea. We should bank all these in our short-lived production company before it gets sued to the ground.
Well, that'd be like some of those movies. Like now that copyrights or trademarks, whatever, are starting to pass on stuff, you're getting these ridiculous horror films about Winnie the Pooh and Bambi and stuff. It's just garbage, man.
That is interesting. I wonder when the copyright is up on Charlie Brown. You can never.
It's got a
Charlie Brown movie.
It's got to be soon. And then I guarantee, you know, there's going to be some porn version where he's giving somebody some in the, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you want to do the real Bob for Apple, Lucy?
It was always Peppermint Patty that was always gagging for it, though.
Yeah, but Peppermint Patty in the modern day can finally, you know, tell us whether there's non-binary going on or this and that, you know. I mean, I remember as a kid, it took me a while to figure out, wait a minute, is that a girl? Because I thought it was a dude.
It's called Patty.
Yeah, I didn't catch that because Peppermint Patty is just something you eat. I didn't put it together.
And that's what you'd like to do.
Yeah. You know, I always missed those things. I you know, it's one of those things.
Didn't she always call Lucy Sir as well?
No, the little one called Peppermint Patty Sir.
Oh, Linus.
Yeah. No, not. It's no eyeballs, Linus. Thick glasses.
Was not the one with the blanket fetish?
Marcy. Yeah, Ian Wilson's got it. Yeah, Marcy. Okay. You know.
Yeah, that would confuse things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And Marcy calling her sir. Like, is Marcy just looking at Peppermint Patty and thinking, if only you had a strap on, honey? I mean,
I know.
right? There's some fucked up shit going on with those kids.
Yeah.
You know?
When we're having the production meetings for this movie, make sure I'm not there. I'm not. Don't think I want to be involved in that one. I'll leave it to you and the creative team. Whatever.
No, I don't want any part of this. I don't want to ruin my own childhood.
You did. You already did. You grew up.
No, I'll get really hammered tonight and I'll forget what we've said and I'll go back to still watching them. Felix and I watch Charlie Brown shit every time that season comes around for that video. Yep.
Charlie Brown only seems to get played these days of Christmas, and even then it's a rare treat.
No, well, maybe on television and stuff. I have no idea. I can't remember the last time I had a cable television account. I think I was in my 20s. It's been that long. Like, as soon as broadband internet came around, I was just like, I'm hitting the high seas. See ya. Arr, matey. Have you ever paid for movies?
No, but I've been washed ashore a few times. oh, hang on. Sorry, wrong gag.
Yeah. Good. I would. Yeah. Stolen and borrowed. Yeah. The old Captain Highliner gag. Still one of the funniest things ever. Anybody in the live chat there? Do you ever remember back to your childhood getting something completely stupid for Halloween, like a
gift?
No, I mean like something ridiculous, like being
handed to you like a sandwich or something.
Yeah, like a chunk of pound cake or something wrapped up, or I don't know, right? Maybe like a rhubarb stalk, or is that what you call a rhubarb stalk? Is it a stalk? Is it like a twig, a leaf?
Yeah. Jenny Johnson says toothbrushes. Well, that's what you get for visiting the dentist's wife.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. She gargles after.
So it says on the toilet walls.
YOLO Swaggin says a bag of licorice. I would take like a proper bag full of licorice. Absolutely.
What's wrong with licorice?
No, it's just like, I think he's talking about like a proper package, the kind you can use as straws.
Oh yeah. I remember that. My mum, we were years and years ago. We were into like an arcade in an old town we were living, and they had like you'd call it a candy store. We call it a sweet shop or whatever. But it was a bit wrong because they had like jars of licorice sticks, which is basically just raw licorice. And she goes, "Well, that's what the treat we used to get when I was a kid." So she bought one for me, and it's like chewing a bit of stick. that tastes licoricey. Yeah, I kind of like get it, but it's like I'm just chewing a stick here.
Yeah. I'm sure the Vikings liked it, but
shit, things were rough back then.
Yeah. Didn't know I looked like a beaver.
Yeah, but then the other thing you should get me was like sugar mice. You remember sugar mice?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's basically just sugar cast into a mold of a mouse with a little bit of string out the back for a tail, and you basically just eat sugar.
You just
you're just gnawing on sugar.
So it's like what, V or whatever? You're just holding this mouse up and slowly eating it. Wasn't that where they eat mice in V?
I never understood why I had so many cavities when I was a young boy.
Yeah, I had false teeth at 14 and they got cavities at 20. Yeah, I remember my mom went to Las Vegas in the 70s. I was about 5 or 6 years old. And she came back with all this strange candy shit and whatnot for me I'd never heard of before. It was weird. And almost all of it was just solidified sugar colored.
Well, when we used to go up north and see the family in Scotland, we go to Aberdeen, and there's a thing that's famous up there. There's Aberdeen Market Candy, and it's just basically just hard rock, in various flavors. Cinnamon or just anything you'd imagine, and it would just be like bags and bags and bags. Everybody in Aberdeen was just like eating this candy, and all their teeth were falling out.
Yeah,
it was insane. I didn't see it in any other part of Scotland. It was just Aberdeen Market Candy, and
wow,
it's bizarre, absolutely bizarre.
I find candy in the modern days got pretty boring. I haven't seen like a new sort of innovation, like a new thing like toffee, but just something new, like nougat. What the fuck is nougat? But nothing new has come along. You know what I mean? We haven't gotten anything new except for
old gut.
I don't know.
New gut. It's old gut.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But I mean, the only thing they do these days is just combine shit and combine flavors and stuff. I mean, we don't really get new things anymore.
Well, it kind of like it got crazy when it's like Mars Bar decided to go, we'll turn it into an ice cream. And they go, shit, what else can we do? Pizzas, pies,
exactly.
Necklaces, small rocks.
Seatbelts, rear view mirrors,
and then of course, Mars Bar did it. We've got to do the same for Snickers now.
Yeah.
Snickers ice cream, Snickers pizza, Snickers pies, Snickers rear view mirrors.
And every time they do these tie-ups, all it does is make the product cost more. Because now you got to pay Snickers, even though all they did was say, here's a chemical version of the shit that tastes like our thing. So just make up some stupid shit to put, like, they're not exactly putting, it's stupid,
I think the worst thing, taking the Mars Bar, for example, was when they invented the fun size. Basically, small.
Oh, yeah.
That's so much fun. I mean, how many girls, like drop the trousers of their boyfriend and go, oh, look, fun size, brilliant.
Exactly.
And then, to take it even further, they made like Mars Bar minis and put them in. So you got like teeny tiny little Mars bars.
Yeah, they're
now.
like Mars Bar rabbit poo. Just little ones. Yeah.
It should be like, if you thought that was fun, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah. What's next? They just make it an aerosol?
Toothpaste.
Yeah.
Don't give them ideas.
Mars nasal spray. Just in case you had too much cocaine the night before, let Mars Bar clear your sinuses for you.
Yeah, just a scratch and sniff. May contain nuts.
Mars Bar toilet paper, because why should your balloon not be left out,
Yeah, well, Mars Bar anyway. You just pop one up there.
Oh, speaking of all this, I saw a thing. I can't remember who it is, but thank God for that. Another useless celebrity idiot thinks that we need their vag in our life. Like Gwyneth Paltrow and her fucking candles.
The lollipop.
Oh, that's what it is a lot, because of course that's what we need.
Yes, I have heard about this.
It does taste like her box, it really does.
Now, I am not entirely sure what the intention is. Is it do you use it to sweeten up the your nether regions,
or do you use it on your partner to make that look, you're going to taste like Rihanna or whatever the fuck it is, right?
Or a Mars bar. You just get different flavors.
Yeah, rub it on your lover's prick. Here you go. You taste like a woman now.
We're going back to Aberdeen Market Candy, where you have different lollipops from tasting different celebrity vaginas.
Oh God, I hope these aren't available at Starbucks like cake pops. Fuck! They opened the cabinet. That smells like pussy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Sorry, kids. We put the wrong ones out.
Wait a minute. Is that Britney Spears? No, Christina Aguilera. Yeah, for sure. The pH in the sweat's a little higher.
Oh, this one's rank. It must be Madonna.
Showing her age.
Taste of kippers.
God damn it. What's wrong with people? Stop doing this. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't get like male celebrities coming up with like their penis kind of like confectionery. Or candles. I mean, let's face it. If you're going to make a candle, a mold of some Vin Diesel's penis would be perfect.
What's that guy Yahweh? Kanye West. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Can you imagine him coming out with Nazi cock?
Yeah, but his will be tiny. You want a candle that's going to burn for hours.
You'll come out with little tattoos that you can put on your wee wee. And they taste funny too.
Oh dear. Jesus Christ.
He has nothing to do with it. It's just, I'm putting that on record right now. I guarantee that Jesus, El Savior Christ, does not need vag pops in his life.
I just want to know who wrote this script.
I was thinking to myself, of all the things I could remember from the last couple of days, why did it have to be that?
Yeah. Well, it just sticks in your mind. Well, it sticks in lots of places, I suppose.
Yeah. Hold on, let me clear the seat. I don't want you to sit on my vag pop. Okay, there,
At least it's got a little, convenient handle to pull it out.
It comes with a little relief string.
Yeah.
You just clip it through your teeth and pull.
Oh dear. Oh, no, I'm not going to go there. No, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to know when to just. Yeah.
And now for something completely different.
Sometimes you just gotta reset. Let me get a drink here, and you can do your camel toe bit.
Camel toes. I can't remember my camel toe bit. Yeah, for all your towing needs, go to Camel Toes. Those camels can pull you out of any old trench. Camel Toes.
Ow! I just kicked the fucking leg of my table.
I hope it doesn't kick you back.
I'm thinking it just might. Well, yeah. Oh, man. I was making a shopping list because there's a couple things I got to get. One being this microphone stand that I really have to replace soon. And I don't know if it's like tariffs and stuff. What's going on? Maybe a lot of this stuff gets shipped from America up to Canada when we order it. But dear Lord, have some of the prices gone up? It's unbelievable,
Yeah, I went down to the local DIY shop today to buy a whole load of what you would call lumber.
Oh, okay.
Timber and stuff for construction at home, and it's like Jesus Christ, it's fucking expensive now.
Yeah, even for low grade stuff.
Yeah,
right?
It's really leaped up in price.
Yeah, a friend of mine's redoing two sides of his shed. It's the side where all the rain usually hits it and it's old and, and he went to the store to get some plywood to start redoing it and stuff. And his jaw dropped when he saw the prices compared to when he built the fucking thing, right?
Yeah. Insane.
Yeah. Yeah, he adds funny story actually because in doing the rip down of it, the new neighbor took notice of the shed and noticed it was too close to the fence.
Oh, it's 1 inch closer than it was previously on a previous occasion.
No, it hadn't been. It hasn't moved. But the new neighbor only just noticed and filed a complaint because it could be too close to the fence for the fire regulations. And the dude I know is like, oh, yeah, motherfucker. Every time you fart, I'm going to be watching to make sure it's legal, you fuck. That's not how you play with your neighbors, man. Holy shit. What a busybody asshole. Who cares? Fuck. I mean, there's space behind it, so it's okay,
Yeah. Yeah, I had space behind my shed, my workshop, and it just used to get like leaves and things going down the back of there,
Yeah.
and just getting out, just bunging things up and rotting the wood. So what I did is I ended up lifting the roof, the entire roof. This is like an 8-meter long workshop. I lifted the roof and put timber underneath the supports of the roof, so it raised the roof up a little bit.
Raise the roof because it's all or some shit. I don't know. Yeah.
And then basically extended the back of the shed back another 18 inches and rebuilt the roof and everything. So it is literally touching the fence.
Yeah.
There is no gap.
Yeah.
I'll be in trouble if anyone decides to, get arsey with me.
Years ago, my buddy had to replace a piece of fence because of a shed in his backyard. It was there when he bought the place or moved in, rent, whatever it was. And when the rain came off the roof, it would just land on the fence and it rotted this section of the fence out between the homes. And the other guy was like, sorry, dude, but we both know it's your shed doing it. I'm not paying. And he had to do it all out of pocket.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny how that shit can happen because you don't really think of it all. You're concerned about like drainage and stability of the foundation and all that shit, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh fuck, I just made work for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Mexi Girl says shed talk with Dick and Dunk. Hey, if you're that excited, go back to my original channel, and there's a whole load of the shed being extended and being rebuilt. Yeah.
Shed talk. That reminds me of the flat earther in the shed with the wood stove, the angry man. What was that guy's name?
Oh, I can't remember his fucking name now.
Yeah. He used to point and yell at things.
Yeah. I can't remember these guys' names these days.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris Lundy in the chat there. We were talking about copyright strikes and claims and stuff today. And wow, did we get a few like actual strikes and had to fight just because of these flat earth idiots we used to debunk. It was crazy funny. I'd get furious. How dare you falsely do that? But we had that. Remember OPT lawyer? Remember, sadly, he passed away.
Yes.
Yeah, he was very helpful with that.
He didn't pass away. He just didn't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah. No, sadly, that's not true.
He faked his death.
Yeah. If only, But he was really helpful with that. He totally explained YouTube's position, right? He made it very clear to me what was going on. And YouTube is literally no help at all.
Well, it's kind of help. Because them not getting involved means that if anyone brings a copyright strike to your channel, then they've got to prove it in court.
Yeah.
So YouTube like taking a hands-off approach to it means that, well, if they don't fucking do anything about it, then fine, your copyright claim's gone.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing about it. Like YouTube's system looks really annoying and completely unhelpful when you first hear about it, when it happens to a creator and they're bitching about it. But in the end, it's actually really good because the person who does the strike or claim has to follow through legally, or you automatically win by default in defense.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass because you just sit there every day waiting to see what happened. But you do end up winning if they don't follow through, right?
I wish you could do that with Donald Trump. when he sues someone, well, you got to follow through. You can't just make these claims.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sue.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad.
Chris Lundy says, yeah, go on.
A family of orcas made a Halloween appearance here today. Unfortunately, he missed them.
Were they inflatable ones walking along the road?
Yeah,
were they kings?
Do they live in a lake? Because I didn't think you were on the ocean. Maybe he means the blow up ones hanging out with the frogs.
That's what I mean. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
No King's protesters.
Yeah. The orcas have come, and there's nothing we can do about it.
They couldn't find a boat.
Puget Sound. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's close enough. Okay. I thought you were like, 5, 12, whatever hour drive away. Okay. Thought it was further. Yeah, the Jays game starts in 5 minutes. Tonight, the Toronto Blue Jays will probably win the so-called World Series of Baseball. And for the third time in the history of the World Series, a team outside of the United States will win.
And I don't know who they are. Where do they come from?
Toronto. They're Canadians.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I remember watching them win 2 in a row back in the day, and they're about to do it again.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I mean,
that would show those damn Yanks.
Yeah. Well, the thing is there's never been more than 3 teams in professional baseball, or American professional baseball, that were outside of America. Why the fuck is it called the World Series? Why?
Yeah, they're really into baseball in Japan, aren't they?
Fuck, they're so good that there's a lot of them in the American professional.
No. Oh, okay. So to make sure they don't compete as a team, they basically get them into the teams in America.
Yeah. They'll sign them on contract, but you can't play. Your team can't come. Yeah, there's a kick-ass dude on the Dodgers that's a Japanese dude. I just saw a funny little interview clip with him or something. I thought he had a translator standing there, and then they turned back to the dude, and he started speaking English very clearly. And I was like, well, what the fuck is the other guy for that did? I couldn't figure out what was going on. I think they were just teammates, and I didn't get it,
Yeah, I mean, Japanese are fucking civilized, mate.
Well, I know. But with the way, like, they were in slightly different uniforms, they're both from the same team. So I thought one was just a translator for the media. I don't follow baseball. I don't fucking know, a bunch of fat old men beer farting and chewing tobacco their way around 4 bases. It gives a fuck,
It's not 1941 anymore, where the Americans are worrying about slant coming over and bombing Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Things have changed.
Yeah, I mean, Central and America and whatnot have been in baseball for years. Lots of dudes from down there love playing ball too and whatnot. The
thing is about the Japanese, they have really embraced American culture quite heavily.
Yeah.
And considering what America did to them, you'd think they'd be quite opposed to it.
But
you'd think the opposite would happen.
But America did it to them, and then actually made an effort to bring a more modern thing to the country after and stuff and whatnot. It wasn't like some of the more modern ones where they go, look, we toppled the dictator. Okay, see ya. There was an effort made, right?
And then Trump came along and fucked it all up.
Oh, God.
Apparently there was a thing about Trump saying that he's getting 14 squidjillion billion dollars from Japan because of Toyota. And they're coming over. And the guy from Toyota basically said, nah.
No.
What's the Japanese would know? Niet. I don't know.
Yeah, not quite, but it was for a time, just a while ago.
They just went, nope, not happening.
Yeah, exactly.
He's off his head.
Yeah. Toyota and a few of the Japanese car manufacturers were really smart back in the 70s going into the 80s. Instead of having all this import shit with America and stuff and whatnot, they just simply built places over here to build the cars. And they're not bringing any more because they already have what they need. Toyota's not going to start building cars in America to export to other places because they have places in other places to make the cars. They're not stupid.
Yeah.
Toyota's whole thing has always been about efficiency in manufacture and actual quality, right?
And also, they can't fill the plant with immigrants anymore. So, what are they going to do?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Speaking of which, that's a good idea. I need to replace my microphone stand. There's got to be a few displaced American immigrants that could come over and do it
Or just
instead.
hold it for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I'll need some donations in so I can afford to pay them. But
Yeah. You'd be worried though. ICE agents might be knocking on the door. Go, we're here to take your microphone stand.
yeah, can you imagine? Yeah, I'd be like,
no, not Pedro.
yeah. How the fuck did you get across the border?
Like they consider rules as important. They don't care. Well, they'll just they're surprised. They haven't just gone across the border into Canada and just grab a whole load of immigrants. Yeah, fuck it, we're taking them anyway.
Yeah,
we got to keep the numbers up. Steve Miller keeps telling us.
yeah.
Don't worry about the rolls, just the numbers.
Yeah, they're gonna swarm up to Canada just to grab people and drag them down across the border and then say, illegals. And
Hitler did 6 million. We wanna beat that number.
Oh man. Okay. PJ CNET in the chat says I remember it was Dan Pratt. I wasn't actually talking about Dan Pratt. Dan did it not from a shed, but from his garage beside the water heater.
Yes. Dan Pratt did the water heater.
Yeah,
it was the Crazy Scots guy did it from the shed.
Yeah, with the wood stove, right?
Yeah, with the deflated football pouring water on it.
Yeah. The fuck was that guy's name? He was so angry.
Yeah.
Actually, though, I didn't realize because Pratt was angry, man. He got How many channels did that fucking guy lose because of talking real nasty shit?
4 or 5.
Easy, yeah.
But the other one, I'm just trying to remember his name. Can't remember.
It's something with a B, like Brian or something, Ben or.
Well, it was a big bodybuilder type.
He's a big man.
Yeah, he was a scary fucker, I tell you. And it was so funny when he'd just go and hang around universities and challenge students, and they just tear him to shreds.
Yeah.
Not even knowing the flat Earth arguments.
Exactly.
Tear him to shreds.
Yeah. God.
Yeah. Now PJ can't remember his name either.
Yeah.
Come on,
Arwen.
PJ.
Arwen was the greatest flat earther for being absolutely flipping angry and stuff. He used to scream at his viewers because he didn't get enough PayPal donations for his drug habit.
Yeah, from his single room bed sit thing.
Yeah.
I think it was a care home, to be honest with you. Yeah. It wasn't. Fucking hell, that guy was crazy.
Hey, remember that night we were debunking him and I kept building the bricks up on the screen?
I remember it well. It was me who told you to do it.
Yeah. That was a funny night, man. That must have taken me an hour in the background to set up so I could just turn on the next brick every time.
It took you 5 minutes.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember doing it. I just remember the result, right? Because I was fucking hammered that night.
Yeah. It didn't take you very long to figure out how to do it. And,
Ken Ben's taking off. Night, Ken.
You started.
Yeah. I can't remember what I did, but yeah, it was funny. Got to do that to somebody one time again coming up. Just brick them in. Well. Hey, okay, hold on. Can I do that? Yeah.
Well, the thing is, he had that bloody stupid stream with him. The chat's on one side, a bit like what we got here.
Yeah.
The chat's on one side, and then he was talking, but he was behind
an arch
tunnel. And I mentioned it's just like Thomas the Tank Engine
when he got bricked
up in the tunnel.
That's right. I remember this now. Yeah. And I did it on the fly. I remember this now. I was like, I'll just find a little brick and yeah. And I just kept duplicating the scene and adding another brick. I remember this. Yeah.
Oh, classic.
Yeah. That was funny.
Yeah, so, remember everybody, that was when we were great. Now go and find the show
No, it's unlisted now. You can't find it anymore.
Oh no!
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't delete them. I just unlisted them. They just don't have any relevance to what we do, right?
No, but it was funny. We could have at least clipped it.
Yeah, there are a few of them that should maybe get republicized, right?
And it would be so hard to go and find it as well.
Well, yeah, because YouTube makes it so easy to go through all your past live streams and find one.
Yeah. You'd have had to put tags on it that day. So, we rigged up, and you probably didn't. So you'll never find it again.
There's one person I could ask and would have known instantly, but I am not asking because.
David, which one was it?
Wait,
I forgot to ask you, Dick. Did you watch any Andor last night?
He's been going on about this.
I know the answer.
I watched 6 minutes, and inside of 6 minutes, I knew that my concentration was not working. It was not a night that I could actually sit because I had this new car in my driveway, and I know I got a few things to do and stuff, and I just couldn't keep my concentration, so I didn't do it.
Right. Okay. Because I did say to you, unless you tried it, I wasn't going to talk to you anymore. So yeah.
I got the first one is about 6 minutes in, but I'll have to restart because I knew it wasn't working, and
you got past the title sequence.
Oh yeah. I was all set and ready to do it, but at 6 minutes in, I was like, "What's just happened?" I'm not even sure. I was like, "Oh fuck it, man! I know I'm just daydreaming. I can't. Yeah. Didn't work out much. Dave's at Johnny Carson's show again. How's it going over there, Dave?
Yeah, he's inside the pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite cozy.
You are a live jack-o'-lantern for the show tonight.
Yeah, it's like one of those igloos I was reading about earlier, where if you put a fire inside the igloo, the ice melts on the inside.
Are you
and
actually?
outside it freezes.
Are you actually inside a No Kings Protest inflatable pumpkin at this moment in time? And we're just seeing you on the inside.
We're actually just perched at the top of Trump's head.
It looks like he's in a hotel from 1976 that charges by the hour. You know what I mean?
Well, at least he's no longer inside Ginger Spice's, lady garden.
Yeah, Mexi girl's putting me in the naughty room for not doing my Andor homework. Yeah.
One day, Dave.
Her naughty room is all leathers and whips and stuff, but
just saying, Dick. One day, Dave. All that will be yours. What?
No, not the curtains.
Have you got Morecambe and Wise back there? Behind the curtains. They're going to come out. Is Eric Morecambe going to come out?
I love that sketch where he goes through the curtains and he just has a look, and there's like a police car going past. Yeah. And he's like, he's not going to sell many ice creams going at that speed.
Yeah, I know.
Love it.
That's one of mine and my daughter's favorite lines. We like to share, and nobody else fucking understands what we're talking about.
When I do the British thing, Super Chat Matt in the chat says I sound like Peppa Pig.
Oh, the other one we do, Dave.
I thought it was a bit more like Percy.
The other one we do, Dave, is I'm playing all the right notes, not necessarily in the right order. Dick is going to be lost on that again. He's totally lost on any.
Yeah, last time I said that to a woman, she wasn't in there in the morning when I woke up.
Wasn't that with Pravin?
Andre Pravin,
really famous.
Yeah, Andre Pravin,
right up close to his face.
Yeah, it was fantastic sequence. Oh, love that.
So I am reasonably cultured.
It's not on YouTube. You can't find it.
Huh?
No, you can't. Oh,
no, it's too good.
Who? Oh yeah.
I found it on Vivo.
I see Vivo listed on like YouTube videos sometimes. What is that?
Well, it's just a video sharing platform, a bit like YouTube, but with no fucking effort put into it,
and no viewers, because everything from Vivo is just on YouTube.
You literally set up a Vivo account, put your videos up there, and then it's totally up to you to to put it out, and you have to pay for it for fuck's sake as well.
Interesting.
You're describing OnlyFans, right? You.
Yeah, but without the nudity, you know.
Wasn't there some athlete that ended up having an OnlyFans and got in trouble for it? But it wasn't because it was like. Was it that guy that knocked the pole off when he tried to do the high jump? With his penis. No, it was just a guy just doing behind the scenes content of his sport. Like it wasn't even. Right.
It wasn't crazy. Sexy. It should have just been on YouTube. But I'll do it on OnlyFans.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I couldn't get a Pornhub account. I thought they would just go, OnlyFans is dead.
I was just looking up that thing we were talking about earlier in the background, PeerTube. I was watching a video by EV Blog. You guys know who I'm talking about? Sort of higher pitched voice dude that does a lot of tech stuff and whatnot. No,
not at all.
Because a couple of months ago, eBay did this. YouTube did this thing where they were talking about, we're putting in the AI tools and whatnot, but we're not trying to push people to solely be doing AI content and yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. We respect our creators and all this crap and so on and so forth. Well, you know what was just announced? YouTube has just started, just like the US government, a voluntary buyout program. Are you sick of working for YouTube and want to bugger off? Well, we got an AI that can replace you anyway, so let us know. We'll give you a buyout and you can bugger off and go work somewhere else.
Will they pay us?
It's not us. It's the people that dislike us and make our life difficult, the other ones. Viewers. Yeah. And so YouTube thinks that they can get rid of a bunch of their staff, which will make it harder for all of us real creators. But the ones that solely use AI for content, and I mean that, solely use AI, right? Using some AI for gags and stuff and this and that, that's all fine. But doing it solely through AI will also ensure, if you're using the YouTube AI tools that all of your content meets their credentials, criteria, and everything, and boom, it's just easier for them. They know, and so on, and it's just going to ruin the plot. There's no point, if they keep this up, of YouTube keeping the word "you" in the name.
Isn't it all pretty much AI based anyway? As far as as far as YouTube is concerned,
their side of it.
You can't. You can never speak to a person.
I do all the time, though. That's just it. I'm in creator support. If you're a monetized creator, I can speak to an actual human inside of like 10 minutes, right? But that's going away. They're going to get rid of that.
Is that between him mopping the floors?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's going to get terrible. It's going to get awful. And YouTube is streamlining the people in the background. And how many times lately has somebody out there watched the YouTubers talk about how they got in shit for some stupid policy thing or
all the time.
Right. This is going to get so much worse because, like you're saying, when do you get to really speak to a human? Well, actually, a lot if you're a YouTuber, not just a viewer, but that's probably going away pretty quick. And, for us, Dunk, we run on the side of raunchy. It's going to kill us.
Well, just don't tell them about this stream. We'll be
yeah.
At this point. Yeah.
Nobody tell YouTube we're doing this.
Don't mention the Charlie Brown thing and the vag lollipop sticks or anything like that. Just keep that out.
We should just get an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I think that's probably just
But so we're looking in the background, we're going to start streaming on other platforms. We have no choice now because we're going to get squeezed out, right?
Yeah, but like what? I mean, nothing's going to compare to YouTube.
But the idea is to get on those platforms, be putting things out while we're doing YouTube. And if YouTube screws this up to the point that I think is coming, and there is a proper exodus where people get so sick of their crap, they start looking to other platforms, we're already on it.
Yeah,
that's how it goes.
Mexico was talking about Rumble. I mean, Rumble, a lot of people go there because they literally have been kicked off of YouTube.
It's a bit of a flat earther place. You know,
I'm not too sure we'd put it into that platform. You know, it's an odd one. It's like Blue Sky. You know, everyone goes, Twitter is dead, Twitter's ended, and everybody goes, all right, let's go Blue Sky. You know, Blue Sky was a much nicer, friendlier platform, but it still hasn't really picked up.
No, but
nowhere near.
Hold on. What you're saying is true, but what you said is also true. A lot of people left Twitter and they ended up at Threads, not Blue Sky. Blue Sky didn't really take off, but Threads did.
Did it?
Yeah. Threads is really pushing on Twitter's X's whatever thing right now. Threads is growing in leaps and bounds.
So what? Why aren't we on Threads?
Well, this is the discussion I'm having. We're talking for the love of fuck.
I didn't know we were having a production meeting.
Well, why not? What else are we gonna,
I thought we were having a pub chat.
Yeah, well, I wanted to see from the viewers, anybody in the live chat and stuff. Do you watch any content on anywhere else? There's a thing called PeerTube, which is interesting because it's like YouTube. It's laid out just the same. You can search, find creators and stuff and blah, blah. But we serve the video out of our private server onto their thing, and then it's distributed a bit from them. They do way less work, and as such, there's way less background stuff for them, and it's easier to build out, and a lot of people are liking it. It's not huge or anything, but people on it are liking it, and we have the ability to use it, no problem. But there's others like EV Blog was saying everything he does on YouTube, he does on X now, full video, 25, 30 minutes long or whatever. And he puts it on a few other platforms where he doesn't have anywhere near the subscriber count he does on YouTube, but they're growing all the time because more and more people that don't want to pay for premium on YouTube are completely fed up that it's just an ad-ridden cesspool now. Look at our live streams. Every time we go off the air, YouTube puts an ad break in every 5 minutes, and they will not let me go in and take them out to make it so they're only every 25 minutes or every half an hour for at least 24 hours.
Right?
People are getting
stream.
Sorry?
Normally when I'm watching the stream, I'm in the live chat typing, and then it will just take away the live chat and just have an advert while I'm typing. I'm just like, go away.
Yeah.
It's those micro cuts that mean people just switch away,
Yeah. It's annoying. I'm just setting up Commander here. We've got Commander in with us.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, we can't hear you yet, dude. Hold on. Give it a couple more seconds. There we go. Now you're on.
God. Cover up the screen. Oh no!
Hurt your eyes. Hurt your eyes.
How's it going, Commander? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to you too, sir.
Did you have any kids around or anything? Or I guess it would only just be coming off for you now, right? Yeah.
In the 20-some years we've lived up here, we've had trick-or-treaters once. And that was because it was a friend coming to pick my son up to go trick-or-treating in town.
Oh.
So his kids got out of the car and said trick-or-treat, and we had stuff for them.
Yeah, that's that.
I love the fact that you came dressed in the perfect outfit.
I put on my formal sweatshirt that was washed sometime
you put on your costume of a retired naval officer.
It's true.
Yeah. Brilliant costume.
The definitive costume of a retired naval.
Is it available on Amazon?
You have to look hard, but yeah, you can find it.
or at the dollar store.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Oh. So, geez, I don't even know.
Come on, get on with it.
Yeah.
Get your act together.
Get on with it. I got a button for that, don't I?
No, just get on with it.
See, I found the button that quick that time. Never mind.
Minute last. Yeah.
Yeah. Commander, I was doing my blurb earlier about how it's ridiculous that it's the end of October that the kids have to get dressed up and run around and do their fun thing. And it's always like shitty weather and stuff. Like, why don't we, who cares about pagan things and all this stuff? It's just commercialism now. Just simply move it to early September and be done with it, you know?
Oh, God, here you go.
So true.
Yeah.
You know, the thing that gets me is I think it was started as a harvest festival sort of thing.
Yeah.
And that meant that people were done with the work of getting harvest and had the free time to do something silly like this. But in a modern context, that no longer really makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, exactly. To me, it's nothing.
Yeah, you could put it any week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
Same as a summer solstice. Why do you have it the same time each year? Just move it, you know.
That is such a
True.
Have it in January.
Summer is merely a state of mind.
Yeah. Well, if you live in Antarctica, sure. Yeah.
Actually, having known people that wintered over there, they said, yes, there are definitely seasons down in Antarctica.
Yeah. Colder and cold.
Well, yeah, but noticeably, horribly colder
Yeah.
and worse weather, and not too bad.
Yeah. I don't think I'd be somebody to be working down there as a researcher and stuff. That's
No, you got confused. A guy went down with some salt and pepper, said there's seasoning.
Oh,
South Pole.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Got some Cajun spice.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
What in the new version of YouTube Studio, I'm having a problem finding the information I need sometimes. I can't stand change for the sake of change. I like change for improvement, but when you don't give any improvement and you just move things around, it doesn't help anyone.
Shit, I hate.
You ever notice that supermarkets do that? Once a year, they'll like reorganize everything, and you've already mapped out in your mind. I go to reorganize everything to make it more convenient. That's BS. The reason they do it is because if you don't know where things are, you spend more time in the store, and you'll hopefully see things you didn't know were there and make impulse buys.
Yeah, exactly. It's totally exactly about changing your pattern and stuff and getting you in front of the products they want you in front of because they're not moving well enough in this and that. And, high profit items need to be in the main traffic lanes. And, that's why, like, you go to a paint store, like a Color Your World or whatever. Why are all those products you may not really need all be near the till so that you see them when you're taking your things up and double the cost of your damn purchase?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. They've been using human nature against us a long time. But in the day and age of the internet and tracking cars and stuff, wow, is it getting bad.
Yeah. Say hello to late stage consumerism.
Yeah,
ad.
Speaking of cars, Commander, Felix and I bought our car.
Ooh.
Yeah, we bought a 1999 Mercedes SLK 230 Roadster, the little drop top, hard top convertible. It's very cool.
My mind stopped at Mercedes. After that, it was all just like a foreign language.
Here, I'll. Can I do this?
It's amazing. He bought this car. He's not even gay.
Shut up. There's the car. Little hard top 2-seater roadster.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun.
That's a cute little thing.
It's very fun. I gotta spend another $500 or $600 on it. Not mechanical, just a couple of. The guy before me glued some of that fake carbon fiber crap to a few of the interior panels, and instead of trying to unglue them and everything, I'm just gonna fucking replace them. You know. It looks like a teenager ran amok.
Yeah.
You know, it's just awful.
Get it stone clad on the inside.
Marble. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother-in-law is the head of the service department at some, like the second biggest Mercedes dealership in the country. Yeah, and he tells me stories about all the crazy things people will come in complaining about, you know, and they want things that don't exist. You know, well, I need to have this. Well, the Mercedes doesn't make that. Oh, but you can do it for me here.
Yeah.
Sure I can. You want a water-powered car. Yeah. We have that secret water engine in the back that was, you know, not certified.
What do they? Yeah, but what do they call that Brown's gas, where you do something to water electrically, and supposedly we could have like free transportation, and everybody that does this on the internet shows you in a very basic way, and then their car drives down the road, but they won't explain it or anything proper and how to do it because it's not true. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Everything on the internet's true.
They do have cars that burn in addition to gasoline. They mix in like waste cooking oil and such.
Or if you got a diesel, you could go on waste cooking oil, right? You got to treat it though.
Yeah, you have to have other stuff in there. It isn't by itself. It's not sufficient to generate the energy.
Oh, you'd get 40 horsepower out of a 250 horsepower engine, right?
Yeah, but
on a good day going downhill. Yeah.
Doc Brown had a whole steam engine that ran on chicken shit.
If it's in the movies, it must be true, right?
Exactly. I've got to ask you about this, Commander. So what do you think of Trump's plan to revert all the entire Navy to steam power?
Well,
who needs that nuclear vessels anyway?
Well, I think what he's referring to specifically are the aircraft catapults. I've heard people just
conflate
the last one or two were built with electric magnetic powered catapults, and big surprise, new technology, it has problems, but it makes a lot more sense to continue using those and continue refining them so you can use them in the future, because the steam powered systems have a lot of limitations and require an ungodly amount of maintenance to keep them running. You know, this is the standard thing that happens every time a new technology gets introduced and there are teething troubles. And everybody, you know, throws their hands up and, oh my God, we should never have done it. We should have stayed. If we stuck with that mentality, we'd still be, you know, Nelson's age of sail and muzzle loading.
Yeah. We'd still be running Stanley steamers and stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah. It's just insane.
Well, if you use sails on your big aircraft carriers, the whales would be happy.
There was, back in the 70s, during that huge oil crisis that occurred, there were serious talks being given to developing ships that could use collapsible masts and rig sails on them so that they wouldn't be using petroleum most of the time. So, because a lot of the time you're
Oh,
the sail and use that for your propulsion. It's nothing ever came of it because the predictably oil crisis resolved itself in fairly short order once the oil barons had figured out.
There's quite a few. There's quite a few cargo ships that use that weird helical sail thing on the middle of the boats, and it just like reduces the amount of oil that he's using. Is he gone?
Hey, there are very few actually.
Yeah.
It's really more of an experimental technology.
yeah, I saw it recently and I thought it was cool looking.
It does supposedly work quite well, but it's one of those technologies that's really complex. So you'd have to have really well-trained personnel manning that ship, which means
Costs more than the oil.
your manpower costs end up costing more than just having standard.
And
Isn't
also, a cargo ship seems to have a problem with bouncing into bridges these days. So having big things sticking out of them is probably not a good idea.
If they just move the bridges, there wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, just raise them up for like 1,000 feet or whatever.
Is there anything about the boat was never designed with like a keel and stuff for wind and whatnot considerations? Like, don't you have to have that fucking thing in the bottom to have strong wind power that doesn't screw shit up? I don't know anything about this stuff, right? But
once a ship reaches a certain size, the necessity for having a deep keel stops being an issue.
Yeah.
So you get sailboats with big keels, those I don't even know what the technical name is, but the big thing that sticks way down under the
women
water.
call it a penis.
We just call it Dave.
Thank you for that very insightful comment, Mr. Dawson. And but you end up, once you get ships of a certain size, the wind can't really just push it on its own. It's got its own keel simply by virtue of how big it is.
Right.
Yeah, and you look like, for example, at old ships from, say, the Nelson era of sail, they don't have those kind of very deep keels.
Okay. Yeah, when I was a kid, I got this really cool wooden model of a sailboat that I put together with all the rigging and the string and everything. It was really cool. And it had this mighty keel on the bottom. So to me, sailboats meant keel. Right?
Yeah.
No. But that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. No, but you probably need it for a model more than you do for a real ship, though, because scalability and all that kind of shit.
Yeah. Every time I tried to put it in a puddle,
The other thing that I found interesting is that, the famous Viking longship didn't really have good characteristics for sail power. So that was one of the issues of their being able to get around with them, is that, lacking a deep keel, it was difficult to use the wind to power them, hence the need for having oar power. Although not for long journeys. It's not like the galleys, from what you saw like Ben Hur movies or something.
Yeah.
Those things, those do require being propelled by oar power. And a lot of people don't realize, when you look at the thing in a movie setting or something, it's deceptive, because the hull of the old galleys really resembles more that of a racing skull. Like the crews that race for colleges and such.
Oh, okay.
It's extremely shallow.
Yeah, low draft.
Yeah.
And I know.
Trying to power those with wind was almost impossible, because if the wind was blowing even a couple degrees off the direction you wanted to go, you were going where the wind told you to go.
Yeah.
I've noticed with a lot of these historical ships that they've got pretty shit flight decks, so you wouldn't get an F-22 on there.
Oh God, what was the comment Trump made in the first campaign? Something like, the reason the British lost is we captured all the airports from them in the early part of the revolution.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, you don't remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Silverstone was
He
held
off
by
in
the
La La
Americans?
Land. Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't send our Spitfires across the Atlantic to take him out.
Oh my God. I mean, I like history that's ancient. I don't know a lot about, the wars and stuff, but I know that's stupid.
Yeah.
You think?
Winston Churchill.
There's only Icarus and Daedalus. How many airfields do you really need?
Winston Churchill was a great guy, a great general, but in 1812 he failed dismally.
Like Arnold Palmer, he had a huge thing, That's why the ladies
It's called a keel.
He had a built-in keel.
Oh, that's pretty funny, man. Oh, man.
Let's not talk about Trump.
Hey, they're talking about landing in Venezuela very, very soon.
Hey,
or at least tactical strikes on Venezuela.
It'll be interesting to see what actually comes of that.
Interesting is an interesting word to use.
Well, they've been moving enough forces that conceivably it could be something they're actually planning, but I think the whole thing is just a big distraction, so oh look, Venezuela, not Epstein. Venezuela,
nuclear tests, no Epstein. Anything but not Epstein. Yeah.
Yeah, and sadly that means that we're likely to stay in shutdown for an indefinite period, because Johnson knows that if he does reconvene Congress, that will be one of the first things that is done, is they'll demand that the files be released.
But how?
He has to swear in that new representative, which puts it right at the mark where that has to go forward.
How can they not? How can they not reopen the government? I don't understand how they can just all the members of Congress. I mean, they're all mostly Republicans. They must be shitting bricks over this. It's like, we got a job to do. I mean, it may be a shitty one, and we have to follow your instructions, but we still got shit to do.
They are convinced that their propaganda saying that it's all the Democrats' fault has legs, that people will believe it, and then it will hurt the Democrats more than it does them.
Well, it's not. It's hurting the American people more than it's hurting the Democrats.
Well, yeah, it's hurting everybody, and in particular, a lot of Republican types. And they just don't.
I don't understand. I really don't, Commander.
Mm-hmm.
I find it really hard to figure it out. It's Biden's fault. It's all Biden's fault, PJ says.
Yeah.
He finally did. It's Obama.
Yeah, he finally did, after about the 6-month point, stop saying it was Hillary's fault. We've moved past that somehow.
Oh, okay.
So I figure he'll stop blaming Biden for stuff in maybe another year and a half. But Obama is always going to be there to blame. They're never going to be able to not get rid of that, because you let one of them in the private club.
Yeah,
you can't have that.
Well, I'm still kind of disappointed because he still hasn't released the Earhart files that he promised.
Yeah.
The Earhart files.
There was that. There was the JFK files.
Yeah.
Everything that was, one of the nutcase conspiracy theory love potions. He promised he was going to release all of that stuff, and as soon as he gets in, nothing.
Has he talked about like a 9/11 files being released?
He hasn't.
Oh,
Which
shit. I just gave him an idea.
in itself is suspicious, you know.
Oh no! Awake
he
the
was
sleeping
involved.
giant.
Yeah, the worst thing we can do on this stream is give them ideas.
So, quick update on the so-called World Series. I'll never stop saying that because there's hardly any teams from outside of America in it. This year, we finally have one. It's the Toronto Blue Jays. They happen to be Canadian. It's 0-0, bottom of the second. And,
that they're Canadian. They're American, effectively. They're the 51st state.
Yeah, there'll be an invasion. There'll be an invasion at half time. So they can claim that the Blue Jays are American.
Yeah, that's what Trump will do. He'll invade Canada just to make sure that the World Series didn't leave America.
I can kind of buy off on calling the World Series, for representing the whole world because of that, and because there are enough Central American and
there's a lot of individuals from the world in there, but all the teams are American.
I can kind of buy off on that. It's when they start saying that the Super Bowl, it's like, dude, nobody outside of the U.S. plays this particular sport. How can you claim this is like world level sports? It just boggles the mind.
Most people in the rest of the world wonder why you use the wrong name for your sport, because it's not football.
Yeah, considering how little the foot features.
I know,
football.
that's what I always thought. I don't understand the name of the game, and then when I found out that Europeans call soccer football, I was like, well, that makes fucking sense.
I know. It's like you have to call it soccer. Yeah, oh god.
Yeah, why do we do that? Why is football soccer and football not football? I don't get it.
I do have an answer for that if you're actually asking.
No, we're not really.
But given that I was a football coach for about 12 years, if you're ever interested, do ask.
Soccer coach.
I just asked, so get on with the what the fuck?
Needs permission before he can speak.
Yeah, what the hell?
It's not because it's kicked with the foot. It's because it's played while standing. So it was to compare working in upper classes. So it's football if it's played.
Instead of horseback.
As opposed to horseback, which was played by the upper classes.
So is it? So it should be foot skate hockey.
It's
foot
polo.
Yeah, you could claim basketball as a type of football.
Foot basketball, foot lacrosse.
Yeah.
Foot getting up to get a beer from the refrigerator.
It's pretty much.
So what's it called if you play it when you're riding dolphins? Just asking for a friend.
For dolphin,
polo, isn't it? I know that's horses as well.
Why am I actively trying to think of what that response is? Don't do things like that. Now, that's going to bother me for the next 2 or 3 days.
Well, I mean, I'm scared to now because I was going to bring up Mr. Universe.
We don't know for certain there haven't been alien entries. They could have been using hologram projectors to hide their actual.
Oh, you know what?
For
you know what
tennis.
films? One of the films that's just come out, Begonia, is about these 2 conspiracy theorists who kidnap their CEO because they think she's an alien, and they end up keeping her in the basement and then like shaving her hair because they believe.
Oh, is that what it's about? I've seen the trailer. I've seen the trailer for it and I go, well, I don't know what the fuck that's about.
Yeah, the trailer's just
what is this? A Will Ferrell movie? What the?
But it's actually I haven't seen it, but I will. I'm sure I will. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the trailers and I'm going, I have no idea what this thing is supposed to be about. So the likelihood of my knowing is about 0.
No, it's actually quite a good idea.
Now that you've told me what it's about, that
they
sounds
shave
kind of
Emma Stone's hair because they believe that's how she communicates with the mothership. And
What?
so they get rid of her hair, and then he wants to try and get on the spaceship. Apparently, it's a whole thing.
Wow. Yeah, that actually sounds
Sponsored by the Flat Earth community and David Weiss.
sponsored by Gaia, the Flat Earth community.
I honestly can't think of any movie that's coming out in any, near term.
I've got
I'm
one for
particularly
you.
interested in seeing.
I got.
The second half of Wicked, maybe, but that's
What
more
was
like
that one I was
lifeline
posting the
than
other
me.
day? Farkham Hall.
Oh my God, that looks so funny. Oh God, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. Brought to you by the producers who watched the first 2 seasons of Downton Abbey.
Yeah. That's the best line, man.
It's a hilarious trailer. When you got the inspector turns up and says, "I'm here regarding the murder of Lord la 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 la, whatever his name is," and he goes, "I'm sorry, sir, but he's already been murdered." and he takes off his moustache and hangs it on a hook while sporting a smaller moustache underneath.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely want to see that one.
Yeah, Jimmy Carr is a priest or something in there.
Yeah, he's a
you know?
producer, and
he's the writer producer. I mean, the thing is those first shots. I mean, literally shots, because there are a hunting party, and you go, and a partridge falls out the sky. Then there's like a rabbit falls out the sky. A fox.
That's what that was.
A fucking deer.
Yeah, great
I
shots.
saw like just that clip, and I was going, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah, you gotta watch the whole thing, Commander. It's fucking hilarious.
Is that out now, or is it coming?
It's coming.
It's coming soon. It's the first period piece I wanted to see in years.
It's like the other bit is like, finally our daughter is getting married. It's taken her 6 months to find a cousin to marry.
Yeah. Well, she couldn't find the right cousin or something. Yeah. Oh God,
it's nuts. I love it.
I cannot wait to see it. Yeah,
I just hope it's one of those sort of things. Because we had this with the Naked Gun with Liam Neeson.
I haven't seen that yet.
Well, it seems like the best bits are in the trailer.
Yeah, that sucks when they do that.
A lot of people say the film actually fucking sucks, and
I saw it.
Yeah, and I'm hoping this is not the case with this film. I mean, Jimmy Carr is relentless with his gags, so I've got a feeling this would just be stuff full of gags. Back. Remember the days of watching Airplane, where it was just like gag after gag after gag. I think it might be like that. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm hoping. Also, I noticed the film is still in trailer stage, so there might be an opportunity in the future. I might actually be working on it. Crossing
that
fingers.
would be awesome. If you end up working on it, I want some. I want some inside goodies. But here's my take on this. If you watch that trailer, that preview, some of the jokes that are really good are subtle. And then there's this dedication to the lines aren't just jokes. They don't stop the story, but they continue the story. And to me, that tells me that this is going to be good.
Yeah. I got high hopes.
Yeah, me too. I'm really, really looking forward to that.
Well, because we need comedy back in the cinema again.
God, so badly. A real comedy. Not comedy that's scared, but comedy.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, I can't wait to see that.
I just saw it today. It was some show on Netflix, a series, but there's a scene where they're in a parking garage and some guy goes screeching through, almost running everybody over. And he's driving one of those Tesla trucks.
Oh, God.
And I thought, what a perfect way of saying something without saying something.
Oh yeah, exactly. Because that's as soon as you said the truck, I was like, oh my god, one of those drivers and blah blah. And yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
It's a perfect metaphor for asshole.
Well, it's not belaboring the point. It's treating the audience with a respect that they can figure this joke out.
Yeah.
It's not too subtle, dude.
Well, also, Commander, if you look at it, it also leaves it so that somebody who thinks that's cool can go, yeah, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Which is a joke to itself. What time do we got here? Oh, we're good. Okay. Oh, I had a quick story I wanted to tell and I forgot. This always happens to me. You know, PJ in the room. I want to go over to the room because he dropped some good ones for tonight too. Okay, you talk amongst yourselves. Give me a second here.
What if we don't like each other?
Yeah. Exactly.
Some of the old Mel Brooks classics. You could never get those made today.
No.
The studio would literally shit a brick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but quite rightly
Best
so.
comedy ever.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I think they're right to say that it wouldn't. It wouldn't be made now. I get what they were getting at back in the day, but yeah, it is a little bit extreme. I mean, it's almost like watching one of our streams. To be honest with you, it's very, very heavily racist. It's very, very heavily targeted at certain populations. No, but I think if Blazing Saddles was made now, the humor would be different, and it might still be funny. It's just got to be done. It's just got to be done by the right person. Do you know what I mean? Because there is comedy people still now kind of like being offensive, but doing it in the right way.
But I don't think there should be a truly right way. You're either being an asshole to somebody or you're just being funny about people in general. And I don't think a stereotypical joke, if it's not truly hateful, should be off limits just because you made a joke about Jewish people. That doesn't make you a hater. It just means that you're aware.
I have trouble visualizing how somebody like, say, Don Rickles or Sam Kinison could make it today. Their stuff would be just too controversial.
Here's the problem with that kind of like comedy is some people will repeat the comedy. And Dick, you know this in your own life story. People will repeat the comedy without the context and just be like a racist shit. Just say, sorry, thanks for the pie. Sorry about the nigger shit. It's like, well, you see, see, you just did it. You say, "Oh no, you can." Yeah, you can say whatever you want. And I just did it. And you go, "No, you can't say that." So that's the point I'm getting at. It is a relevant point.
It's not that you just push buttons on purpose to go too far. You do know that. You do. We've done this before. You do.
No. I just proved a point. That's all.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No,
okay.
I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that proves the point. Taking things to that extreme doesn't prove anything. It just inflames people.
But that's why That's why it can't be made now, because it does inflame people. It could be done. The same comedy can be done in a different way by the right person, but it just can't be done like that. And that's what Commander is saying. Is that's why the film could not be made today.
It has to be done carefully.
Yeah.
There's that great scene in there where, and he did it deliberately. Taito Waititi or whatever. I can never remember his name. Anyway, he did it deliberately where, in the space of less than 2 minutes, they say "Heil Hitler" something like 40
and that's part
times.
of the joke. Is everybody is coming in saying "Heil Hitler, Heil Hitler"?
Yeah, exactly.
They're even getting bored of saying it.
Yeah, carefully executed. You can do things like that. You can use the N-word or what have you and have it funny. But too many people don't understand that you need to build a context to make something like that funny, as opposed to making it hurtful.
Yeah, because because my point is, some people will take that joke and then just use it as a line at somebody, and it then becomes a hurtful statement, as opposed to an end of a gag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jojo Rabbit's a great film, man.
Which? What?
Jojo Rabbit, great film.
I don't know that one.
It's the one I was telling you about the other week, about the kid who has an imaginary friend yeah.
I gotta check it out, because there's something about that premise that does sound like it could be like an entertaining watch at a certain time.
It's like Death of Stalin. Have you seen that one?
Which what?
Death of Stalin?
Yes.
No. Oh my God, you've got to see that.
Never say you got to see something to Dick, because as soon as you say that,
it's hilariously funny, but it's also frighteningly accurate from a historical perspective.
Yeah, it's very honest, and
and it shows you just how whack life can become. I mean, one of my favorite scenes in that movie is Beria, who's the head of the KGB, is walking through the headquarters building, and they're torturing people and executing them in the rooms as he's walking by. And in most cases, before they die, the last words out of their mouth are, "Long live Comrade Stalin." Not realizing, but not understanding that Stalin's the guy who's having you killed. Why are you praising him in your last moment of life?
Yeah. Well, that's like immigrants voting for Trump.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's the same kind of things that just don't make sense in the context of reality, but are real.
Yeah.
The famous, you couldn't put this in the movies because no one would believe it.
Yeah. I think that's a saying that comes along more and more these days. You couldn't fucking script stupid like this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of stupid movies.
Yeah, that's true. It looks like, okay, so the Dodgers are up 3-0 on the Blue Jays in the top of the third. That sucks. Ooh. Yeah. Sorry if you live in LA, but, I'm just dying to see the World Series be somewhere else in the world other than America.
I think it'd be wonderful for it to end up with Canada.
Yeah, me too.
When is this whole, the whole halftime Super Bowl thing that everyone is up in arms with another?
What's happening this year?
Another bloody rabbit.
Zoran Mondami is going to go up and eat with his hands or something for half an hour.
Yeah, he's going to eat chicken and rice. Hello, chicken and rice, right? The whole thing about the halftime show, and everyone's saying, I'm not going to watch that. I'm going to switch over to somebody else's, the Turning Points halftime. You remember the whole halftime thing with what's his name? Bad Bunny.
That kind of controversy has been around forever. because the people that are scripting it are trying to find a way to bring in a wider audience, and so they put in music that appeals to, you know, younger, broader audiences. But the diehard core fan base of the NFL is typically
Country Western.
Yeah, country Western, white male from a red state kind of thing.
NASCAR folk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but my question is has this happened yet, or is it still
Typically,
No, the Super Bowl isn't till like New Year's or something,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's around
second,
early
yeah.
January, typically.
God, we're talking about this now.
Yeah.
Yeah, second weekend of February is normally Super Bowl.
Jeez.
I don't know. Yeah, why
Something like
play a game that's kind of like a really slow version of rugby in winter? I don't get that either. Yeah, especially in Canada, because we run our CFL through winter, it seems. I've seen them take shovels so they could scrape the field so we knew where the 10-yard lines were, right? You know,
you got a serious issue with weather and times.
I'm
when people do
Canadian.
things.
Of course I do.
Why they do it in June,
As far
the same
as
time
I'm
as Halloween.
As far as I'm concerned, the whole world should shut down for 4 months while we stock our wood stoves and fucking keep warm. You know?
Hibernate like bears.
Yeah, exactly.
I tell you what, Dick. I'm right up there with you. I would love to be just like a bear and just like crawl into a nice warm cave.
Just embrace the fatness, get comfy. You know.
You build up, fat. You get, lots of fish and chips and McDonald's in you.
Oh yeah,
and maybe a few fresh salmon, from the lake, and you just crawl into that cave under bear skins. Ironically,
no dessert.
Oh well, no, you have the dessert standing by. Yeah. Yeah,
you just leave.
You have a
outside
bit of cheesecake and some gatto standing by. So when you wake up during your winter snoozes, you can just go on a bit of cheesecake or something. Yeah, I'm not an idiot.
But if we did that, we'd have to shift the start of the new TV season to that. When you go into hibernation. So people would have things to watch.
You know what? While I'm hibernating, I'm pretty sure the TV would be on the whole time.
Yeah.
even while I'm asleep, I'll wake up and I'll open one eyelid. Yeah, missed it.
You got a sausage stuck to your shirt and a couple of crackers over here, man. That's my thing. Wake up at 3 a.m. and my evening snack is on my sweater.
I do that in the morning. It's like when I wake up and I've got the telly on and it's like Rumpole or Bailey. Dave will remember that because it's on your channel. And it would be like I watch Rumpole the Bailey, and I love it. Leo McKern is fantastic, and I realized I just kept snoozing off and just missed 40 minutes of it, just waking up every now and then. Yeah, I do that. That's my morning.
I love it when that happens
routine.
and you slept for 3 episodes, and when you wake up, it's like, who are these characters?
Yeah.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah.
Then you have to go back and rewatch.
Yeah. I've been there, man. Yeah.
You're watching some crazy movie about a murder, in the 1950s or whatever, and you wake up as the Beverly Hillbillies. And it's like,
yeah.
I always knew Jed
Clampett. He always looked suspicious to me.
Yeah.
shooting at the ground
Yeah.
and bringing up oil. Yeah, we know what he was
Yeah, wait a minute. Ellie Mae knew Perot? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's when you've lent on the TV buttons and just gone to do like 24-hour news.
Yeah. Yeah. Or back in the day when you had like the old school infrared thing for your TV remote, not the new ones that are good, but the old one, the clicker ones.
Yeah.
All it took was like the sun to come through your window at a certain angle and it would change the TV channel on you or something, you know?
Yeah, take that, flat earthers.
Or one of the earliest TV remotes, I don't think we had one, but I'm not sure because it looks familiar when I see it. But it used some kind of like annoy your dog sonic frequency to change the channel. It didn't. Yeah.
I got to get one of those.
That's one of my favorite scenes in Poltergeist when they're trying to watch the game and the neighbor is like clicking their TV, that changes over, and they just have this like clicker fight from between the neighbor just trying to get the channel.
Yeah. Or you remember there was these LGR showed this on his channel years ago. There was this early home automation thing called like X11. And it worked in this way where you had to change it to a certain channel or your neighbors could turn off your lights and stuff as well. And it was the honor system. So you could literally just, if your neighbors had one, you could just go through the 12 channels and go, oh, look at that. I can turn off their fucking lights and stuff because it would the signal was so strong it would go through the power lines to your neighbors. It was ridiculous.
Have you not like seen like videos on YouTube or Facebook or whatever where you'll see someone turn their tap and the entire apartment across the road, their lights go off. You turn the tap on, and the lights come back on. You turn the tap off, the lights go off. Or it's like the.
I want one of those.
It's all their light switch in the bathroom, and it's like, hey, what's going on? Everything is going off every time I open the switch.
I had back in the I guess it was the late 90s, early 2000s, whatever. A company came out with a watch that had an infrared beamer receiver thingy on it, so you could use it to control your television.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, so I bought one, and we would go to like a sports bar, and I'd look, okay, Samsung TV, there we go, and just as the action was getting good, I'd change the channel.
Yeah. To the shopping channel.
Yeah, and everybody would flip out, man, and I'd just be sitting there laughing my fucking head off.
That's always funny.
No one figured out that it was you.
Nobody did, even though I was the only one laughing, man. It's just,
Wow, now they can geolocate you and find you.
It was fun, though, man. That was an awesome gag. I love that one.
One I always thought was, it's a similar issue, but it's not electronics, is water. And I've lived in a couple of apartment buildings where, somebody downstairs flushes the toilet and everybody in the shower ends up screaming blue murder.
Yeah.
Went from comfortably warm to scalding in a half a millisecond.
Oh, yeah. That would be great. Wow.
I lived in one where they hadn't put check valves in the drains. So when somebody in the apartment above you used their disposal, the stuff flowed up into your sink. And if they were doing a lot of dish cleaning, it overflowed onto your floor.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
As long as it's just dish cleaning.
Oh.
Yeah, the toilets didn't seem to have that problem, but it was the sinks. And it wasn't just my apartment. A lot of people complained about it. And finally,
Wow.
The management was, under threat of, class action suit or something. And so, okay, we'll get a plumber to put in check valves.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nasty, man. Because I mean, somebody
so you
could
had
be
spaghetti last night for dinner, and this morning you had eggs and bacon. Okay.
Yeah, somebody put some rotten old grease down and stuff, and yeah, not good. We should do a quick shout out to the fact that we're still running our fundraiser for the team. We're trying to get it wrapped up. I think we're, closing in on $1,700. Let me get my thing awake here. There we go. And we'll get the link in the live chat, as I don't think I put it in the description, so I will add it. And it's a really good thing. We're doing a little bit of upgrading to technology stuff and whatnot. Plus, there was a couple things to make sure that, life didn't kick you in the nuts too hard. But it benefits the channel very much. So if you're somebody who contributes and donates around here, well, wouldn't be a bad thing to chuck a couple of bucks into that one as well. We'd really appreciate it.
Or some buttons. Don't care.
Yeah.
Some buttons, some loose change you found down the back of the sofa.
Yeah, exactly. JD Vance's condom.
Yeah.
That could be in the back of a sofa.
Some dirty knickers.
We had a dog that used to steal stuff and bury it in the sofa. And so, months, in some cases, years later, you'd be cleaning and you'd open it up. So I get, oh my God, what is this?
A 3-year-old sub sandwich.
Oh yeah, things like that. It's just this giant moldy over. Yep. Thanks.
That's the kind of thing you find on Halloween, so I guess that's appropriate.
Yeah.
Well,
it's probably how JD Vance got all his STDs.
it's probably how he found his wife.
Well, the dog stuffed it down there.
Yeah. She started as a moldy sandwich and turned into somebody he could marry. If it came from the couch.
I love how you just I love how you just stopped.
Came from the couch.
Yeah, I just love how the fact you just stopped. Yeah, and she became someone she could marry. It's the same. It's not because you could have just gone down that dirty path there.
Well, I realized where that street was leading, and I didn't think that was a community that I wanted to visit.
There's no lights down that street.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it smells funny too.
Filled with raccoons.
Oh, God damn it. So, I darken the house. All my windows are, the whole 9 yards. And so far, there's only been 2 rings on the doorbell. And I guarantee it's just the little cute girl next door trying to get my attention to see her costume and stuff. But Mom will send me some pictures and, I'll go and buy her a couple of chocolate bars in the morning or something and give them to her, It's just, scruffy, half-drunk dudes don't need to be answering the door without costumes on Halloween.
Just don't give her vag lollipops.
God. Did anybody figure out in the background who was doing that?
I never had a problem handing out candy to little kids who were in costume, but for a while there was this trend of teenagers not in costume, basically coming to your house and demanding candy.
No way.
How much you got in your wallet?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We call those robberies.
Yeah. They're home invasions, but you answered the door.
I have to sign off.
Okay, buddy.
I have to go and make the doggy dinner.
Oh, you got to grind up a fucking, elk's leg.
Actually, I do. She was the new puppy was reacting badly to the dog food.
Oh wow!
And so we're basically feeding her rice, chicken, and
chicken and rice ground up. Yeah, it's a fantastic. I can give you. Yeah, I'll give you my recipe.
And so the puppy's eating Michelina's instant meals. Is that what you're saying?
So we figured out that, because we used to give, dry kibble and then a little bit of soft wet food out of a can to the dogs.
Mhm.
And we figured out that for what we were paying for the canned food alone, and we weren't using that much of it, we'd save a huge amount of money to just completely shifting over to rice and chicken.
Yeah.
You buy those roast chickens, which are all loss leaders that,
Yeah.
Safeway or Costco or whatever have.
Yeah. My family, they did.
It's actually cheaper to buy the roast chicken than it is to buy a frozen whole chicken.
Dude, it's the same in my area. How the fuck does that make sense at all?
Well, it's a loss leader. No, they know they're losing money on the roast chicken.
Yeah.
But it gets
It
people
gets you in the store.
and they buy other stuff.
Yeah, you got to buy the potato salad, which is $6 for a tiny little tub and stuff, right?
No.
Yeah.
What you do is you go in the store, buy the chicken, and walk out going, ha!
What with the cancellation of SNAP payments and such here, that's going to be more frequently you think.
This is going to be a huge day as we go from night to morning, because the effects of what is happening right now are disastrously huge.
Yep.
And I do believe that this is going to be one of those moments the Republicans are going to regret, because it's going to affect quite a few people that voted for them, and it's not going to go over well.
Do you think there's a possibility that Trump just like backs down and the threat of it was enough to, get his point across, distract from Epstein?
The issue, and I would say normally yes, but the issue is, in order to solve the problem, they have to reconvene Congress so they can get a budget passed.
And if they do,
the moment they do, there are enough votes to have the Epstein files released.
Yeah.
But that's why they're doing everything in their power to avoid getting the government back.
But isn't the budget already set? The money's already there, isn't it?
well, no, but they have an emergency fund that they could tap for this.
It's $6 billion, and the calculations are it will last less than 30 days.
Mm-hmm. But they won't even tap it, right?
No, they can't tap into it without permission. Now, Trump could, in theory, give that permission as an executive order, as a national emergency or whatever. But
it really needs Congress, doesn't it?
He's far too interested in figuring out how he can get side deals going with the Argentines so he can get some money for his triumphal arch or whatever.
God damn.
Well, thank God we'll have a ballroom for all Americans to sit and go and eat in.
Well, no, you can't eat because we've run out of money for the food.
Yeah, that's right.
You have a lovely ballroom to sit in.
Yeah.
No, he can get some of those roast chickens. He's fine.
Yeah. Well,
That's true.
You can always get an out of work air traffic controller to deliver an Uber of McDonald's to you. So,
Can't afford McDonald's, it's too expensive.
I'm waiting for them to all just say, screw it, and walk off, and all the air traffic comes to a screeching halt.
will big business flip out if that happens? Wow.
Yeah.
The upper
If you
echelons
sat
of
down and
oligarchy
wrote
will
an actual- If you wrote down an actual operational plan for how to get the American people to stage a revolution to overthrow an existing government, these guys are doing a pretty damn good job of checking every box down that checklist.
Yeah. Every step they take is one step closer to a lot of their core going, but we actually know you could fix this for us, and you're not. Right? Like the SNAP benefits. Right now, they're going to say, well, if the Democrats would only vote the way we want, but actual people are now being informed. Yeah, but you could
remember, according to the MAGA script, the only people that are getting SNAP payments
are Dems. Yeah.
Vote Democratic.
Exactly.
Never any Republican on that side.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, they're going to hear it, man. They're going to hear it.
And also, Dick, as like you've always said in the past, is they're just laughing because we're sucking it to the libs.
Yeah, exactly. And we're
they'll go down drowning.
Yeah, well, no, but here's the thing. When one of those but you're just crybaby because you lost mofos ends up in a food bank line, I think what you'll have is a whole whack of these people that were these troll-like entities. They'll have new accounts on social media so they don't have to eat crow and admit they were wrong. It's the only way around it, right? Because the ego of the ill and
find a way to blame the libs.
Well, that's true too, but I think
Fox will continue to find bullshit to feed them.
Sure, but I do believe that those that realize that, they voted on the wrong side, and there are those coming around, will never admit they fucked up. They'll just shut up about it and then reappear and so on and whatnot. I think it'll be almost somewhat of a flip in social media, because quite a few accounts will stop posting for a while and then come back, or be abandoned, and new people will come around. But
don't let everybody know what I'm doing. Come on. Call me out like this. Lay low for a few years.
Yeah.
But
Alrighty, guys.
Okay, Commander. Take it easy, pal.
Nice chatting with you.
Yeah, see you soon, buddy.
Au revoir.
Bye.
The commander is off the deck.
Yeah.
You have the watch, sir.
I have the car.
Good one. All right. Oh, that's funny. Oh, man. Yeah,
I would just say it won't be too long either, but I'll still be around for another.
You've never been long.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if we were going to go late tonight or not, and I'm not sure that I've got late in me today. We'll see it.
The late Dick Dawson.
Yeah. Late night with Dicker Dawson. It's more dickier.
Well, you never know. I think maybe Jimmy Kimmel might be turning up, or Stephen Colbert. And we put invites out. Yeah, they might show up.
Yeah. Usually happens.
Gavin Newsom is, he's on the cards. He's one of our friends. He knows he's got the link. He knows he's got to join in.
Yeah.
I know he doesn't like video because he hasn't figured it out because he's a fucking idiot.
Well, but Gavin was like, but my wife, I'm not sure. The Blue Jays have caught up by a run. It's 3-1 now. That's good. I think Gavin's out right now just in his Dennis the Menace costume having a bit too much fun. We'll see.
Well, it's crawling around on his knees.
He's out playing. Kid. Yeah, he's out playing mailbox baseball in a Republican neighborhood.
Just in his Beetlejuice outfit. I can imagine Gavin Newsom going out there in his sexy Wednesday outfit. Yeah.
You ever played mailbox baseball? It's pretty fun.
No, what's that? Go on, explain it.
It's best in a convertible, but it works really well in a T-top or a Targa top as well. But you get a couple of rednecky, rowdy sort of country folk, and you get yourself in a playful mood. I mean, this was back in the day when you could get away with more, so I'll just leave it at that. And you drive down a country road with a baseball bat, and as you drive by somebody's mailbox, you get close to it and swing and fucking knock it off its post. Mailbox baseball.
Is that why it's like the mailboxes, at the end of a driveway? It seems to be like a thing of the past now.
It probably.
They always seem to be like the prime target for some kind of nuisance disorder.
Yeah. But we tried it a couple of times. I remember one time we were in a 280 ZX that a guy had paid good money for, And the one guy gets into the passenger seat, gets up, swings the bat, and boom, dents the A-pillar where the fucking windshield is.
Serves you right. Serves you right.
Yeah. The driver was screaming furious. We were in the back, half wasted, laughing our heads off.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mexi girl in the chat, TPing somebody's house or egging. Yeah, we never did the toilet paper one, but we threw some eggs. That's for sure in our day. Yeah,
can't fucking afford it now.
Yeah.
I saw this the other day where someone was talking about trick or treat, and you go, "Oh, we'll egg your house."
Yeah,
no, you can't fucking afford it.
Yeah.
What, toilet paper. Jesus Christ! After COVID.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's like throwing gold leaf around.
I know exactly. Well, like Trump. And unless you got like a backstore after COVID of toilet paper that you bought in advance and never used. Yeah, nobody can afford that shit.
Yeah. I remember we had this one guy, Jeff was his name, in grade 8. And he got called out big time by a teacher a couple of times, and even had his desk put in the school's office for like a month or whatever, right? And so he decided it was time to egg the principal's house. But what did he do? He left like 7 dozen eggs outside for like a month and let them go fucking rotten first, and then went and threw the
that's doing it proper.
Yeah, and he did it wearing a hockey jersey that everybody knew he wore. It was an old Guy Lafleur Montreal jersey. And he was seen by like 3 neighbors, and fuck did he get in shit, man.
He should have worn a different team.
Yeah, to wear your favorite shirt.
Go in disguise. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, he was he was smart enough to age the eggs for maximum effect, and then showed up with a big sign that said, "It's Jeff.
It's me. It's me."
Oh, yeah. What a dope.
Yeah, he wears his football shirt with his name and his number on the back of it.
Yeah.
Has he got any identifying features? His name and his number.
Yeah.
He had a QR code tattooed on his arm. We could scan that.
Yeah, he was pulled out of math class because he had to have counseling sessions and stuff after that.
Got beaten to the shit out.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
You fucking moron. This is how you do it properly.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny as hell. Oh.
Yeah, it's mad.
But the idea of aging the eggs for maximum effect, I never forgot. That was fucking brilliant, right?
Yeah. It's also a nasty fucking thing. I don't think I've ever done anything like that, like seriously, that nasty. And it's just like.
Yeah, like really, the burning bag of shit on somebody's doorstep, right?
Yeah, I know, but really, what is it? What is it with people? They have to be that fucking nasty to other people.
Yeah, too much time with their uncle in the woodshed.
Bum sex.
It's all about the pooper.
Oh. It's like if the British Army, instead of burning down the White House, we just like egged it with like rotten eggs. It's like there we go. We told you.
Yeah, somebody invent toilet paper so we can wrap this house. It's just
that's why it's called the White House. We just use egg whites. Didn't use the yolks.
Lately you guys are getting way too much credit for this burning down the White House. Historically, there was a fuck ton more Canadians on that goddamn mission than Brits.
There was. Well, I mean, God damn it, you were Brits.
Yeah, well, that's part of it. Yeah. But it was all,
Canadians are trying to claim credit for all of our achievements.
Oh, well, the Battle of Britain. Yeah. Prince Andrew. You can have
What's
him.
that?
Trust me, no Canadian is
Mountbatten, like-
claiming that piece of shit.
You can have him. You can have him. He's for free.
Cake.
He's not a prince anymore. He's just a pedophile. They just changed what the P stands for.
Yeah. Dave's going back to Battenberg cakes again. So
Oh God. The fucking cake. I can't get away from it now.
Yeah.
I've just in case
cheesecake. That's what he's got underneath his foreskin.
That's a hot summer's day I don't want to be a part of.
Oh, extra mozzarella.
I just
God.
wanted to say only a few hours ago, Musk was back on Rogan again. And has made
Rogaine,
what
that shit
apparently
that grows your
is
hair back. Oh, Rogan. Okay, right.
Joe Rogan, and they might have said a few things about sort of the Trump Epstein stuff, but I'm trying to find actual like what's happened and what he said without watching it and disrupting the stream.
Defiling your own brain.
Yeah,
all that.
It's very difficult to know what he said without actually watching it or hearing the words. Yeah, so
it's called a transcript. It's not actually difficult. I just wanted to point that out.
Oh, Mr. Techie Boss there. I bet he's not smoking dope on it though.
Oh,
not
God.
This time.
Speaking of which, that's a great idea. I think I'm going to partake in that.
Yeah, but you weren't trying to look cool for the kiddos. That's what Musk was doing. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm down with the kids. I listen to Eminem, or at least eat them.
I haven't been cool in 20 years. Fuck.
That's true. Yeah, you got a Mercedes, gay car now, so you're all right.
Yeah. Oh God. It almost looks like a suit. It's so small.
It's like a condom. Do they come in a larger size? Yeah. Can you imagine going down to buy a car? I say, well, I'm 38 chest, 34 long.
That's
my Mercedes built in that.
That's exactly what I was just going to say. My one neighbor just over, she's like 5'11", and she's not big girl or anything, pretty slim and stuff, but
5'11's tall. Yeah,
definitely well built. And she looked up my car and she's like, "Could I fit?"
Well, there's no back seat, honey, so we'll never know.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Bend him over the back hood.
Yeah, you should have got an estate. You should have got an estate car with a mattress in the back.
What does a teenager do without a back seat? How does he get his,
third base?
Stinky.
Yeah. I don't think kids do that anymore.
What?
I think the whole social thing of kids these days is completely different to the way we remember it back in our day.
Yeah, young drug dealers now give their parents $50 and tell them to go watch a movie.
Yeah. They get OnlyFans vouchers cards or something. a gift card.
Yeah. The hood of my car isn't even big enough to stretch out on. What the hell would you do? I don't think parking is something I could do.
You get your ass stuck on that Mercedes badge that's sticking at the
top. Yeah. I knew you liked me, honey, but holy shit. No, you're sitting on the gear shift, idiot. No.
Actually, your car doesn't have that Mercedes badge sticking out the bonnet, does it anymore? They don't do that anymore.
Well, no, mine's all flat on the front because it's supposed to be sporty.
Yeah. But in general, Mercedes don't do that. The hood ornament thing is
those are gone. Yeah,
unless it's a Rolls Royce.
Yeah,
and even then, it's like secreted.
Yeah,
into the grill.
Yeah. It totally turtles like a cold wee wee. It just goes away.
Yeah, you bring it out on special occasions.
Yeah. It's like a guy in a cold shower, and it's gone.
I wonder how many people got impaled on car hood ornaments.
Oh, many
years.
Yeah. Remember in the 70s, they even started making them all wobbly if you touch them because they were on that wire thing, right?
Yeah. This is a big old spike on the front of your car, like a Roman chariot.
Is that a rhinoceros on your hood, or are you just glad to see me?
I got 3 immigrants today.
Just like those guys in Texas that put the bullhorns on the front of their Cadillacs.
Yeah, bring back Jeremy Clarkson's Boadiceas on his wheels.
I remember that episode when he put those on. I was thinking, you can't do that. They have to be balanced. This is not going to work. You can't just weld things onto a rim and go, it doesn't work.
Bond had it with the Aston Martin with the the nut, the one nut on the wheel that came out to shred the tires up.
Yeah. The one
nut.
Yeah,
the singular nut of Bond. That's a different film. You don't get to see that very often.
Yeah. Some of those Bond gadgets were amazing when I was young, man. I love that stuff. There is one old Aston Martin DB5 that's been done up with all of the gear and stuff by Aston Martin themselves.
Really?
Yeah. They built one that has the thing that pops up for the bulletproof, and it has the oil thing and the smoke, and it has all the shit in the inside. Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Concept car won't go to production though, will it?
Well, they made one, and they probably charged about $30 million for it, right?
I did see a post about an Aston Martin, and it was fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Supposedly it was like a one-off made in the 1950s. And it's like, it was an incredible. I should have grabbed the image and sent it to you because it was a gorgeous fucking car. You wouldn't believe it was 1950s. It looks like a modern, concept.
Aston Martin has always had that, oh my God, it's beautiful thing. But quite often it's like, this is actually really heavy and not really a sports car. Like they have this weird thing going on, It's why they're like, I love the brand. But you go and spend $300,000 on an Aston Martin, and you can guarantee by the time you get it home, it's worth $200,000. 109. It just keeps going down really fast.
Yeah, but it's great they made it out of concrete.
Yeah, exactly. It always weighs for if you judge a car by how many pounds you get for $1, Aston Martin are a good value.
For a week.
Yeah. But it's too bad because, dear Lord, like an Aston Martin V8 Vantage, the smaller car with a manual transmission and stuff, you get one for about $35,000-$40,000 used, and it's way more car than $40,000. Like, it's such a shame that the brand can't hold its own value because it ruins the brand. At the same time, right? Like, you don't have that problem with Ferraris. You don't buy a Ferrari and a year later it's worth half.
It's quite interesting. We got a Aston Martin dealership, just down the road from me, and you drive past it,
and nobody's there.
No, nobody's there. Lots of cars on the lot, and they're all completely different, but all
the same.
But all exactly the same.
Yeah. They have like 7 models, and yet they're all the same car with just different trim packages and stuff.
Yeah, but they're different sizes slightly. They're different. They're all these like subtleties about them that make them different. But essentially, That is the same car.
Yeah, and they all go back to the Ian Callum designed Jaguar, or not Jaguar, Aston Martin. First the DB7 and then the DB9 that started the modern design language of Aston Martin. They all go back to that car.
Yeah.
You know, they're just a continuation of the same thing. Oh, the engineering has changed drastically, but the look, an Aston Martin when you see one, because it looks like a older Corvette with the front engine that has class.
It must be interesting because, you know, you as a car guy, I mean, you would probably go on that car lot and go, that's a great model, that's a great one, this one's shit. There must be so many like subtleties amongst these cars that turn them from great cars to not so great.
It's and McLaren and a few others are doing this too. It's a strange time in the car market. I myself, there's almost no new cars that I would want to buy or commit to payments for and stuff because there's just so many things not to like about some of these new cars. That's why, like myself, like I didn't buy a 99 or 2000, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea, because that's all I could afford. It's because I don't want a newer car. You know?
There definitely seems to be a shift in mentality about new cars. Yeah, as usual, like you say, subscription service on whatever,
tracking
tracking Volvo in their their new ideas on how to sell cars. Everybody is trying like a new trick.
Yeah,
and it's just build a fucking car.
But it's even more than that. Like you've got all this stuff where all of the hardware has to communicate to the computer and be okayed. So you can't even do proper repairs at home anymore if you're capable, because unless you have the dealer scan tool to say, yes, this new part is allowed to work, this still doesn't fucking work. Yeah. What the fuck? You know, that shouldn't even be allowed, you know? Oh, it drives me crazy. Like Car Wizard just had a video, a YouTuber. There was a Ford Focus and they couldn't get the rear light to work. And it's because it's tied into a computer module that had failed. So it's $900 to replace the computer module just to get your rear parking light to work. What the fuck? You know, that shouldn't be the case. You put the car in park and the goddamn light lights up. We had that nailed in the 40s, for fuck's sakes.
Do you think we're stuck with this now?
No.
Is this the future, or is there things?
Volkswagen and a few companies have come out recently because there's getting so much pushback on all this touchscreen and no real controls. They've gone to, instead of having cool buttons that you can use on the steering wheel without looking, now it's all those capacitive touch controls and you have to look. And the people are revolting to the point where the guy from Volkswagen came out and said, okay, we fucked up. We're fixing it. We're bringing back buttons. And yeah, so I think we're slowly getting, like, because you know what's been going on is the automotive industry has hit a brick wall when it comes to mechanical engineering that gives the buying public give a rat's ass about. We don't care about lane assist and stuff anymore. Most people don't even know how to turn that shit on. It's all so complicated, it's stupid. People just want fucking cars they can drive. And I think we're finally going to come back around, you know?
Yeah. Because I think the whole thing about, having like that central, like an iPad kind of like screen.
Yeah.
Central computer
stupid
thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it is stupid, but I think people sort of like go, "Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool," and but without realizing what they're gonna lose. And the industry just went, "Oh, yeah, everybody loves this, and it's going to save us a fortune on buttons."
Exactly,
and it's going to be like NASA where we've lost technology on how to make decent fucking buttons that will last the lifetime of a car or a Switch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like luxury has become, you get a bigger screen in this one. No, luxury used to mean a proper milled piece of metal that you would touch. And when you turned it to adjust the fan, you would feel the resistance of good controls, Yes. And that's, I think people are finally realizing that fancy software is bullshit. We don't want this as fake luxury. We want real deal stuff again, I
mean, it's basically, if you put like software in a car, how many fucking times did your computer crash? How many times are you trying to print something out on your printer and it just goes, nah.
Oh, God, yeah.
And it's always software based. Whereas a car, you go back to a Bentley blower or something like that. It's just all fucking mechanical. There's no computer whatsoever. And you spend most of the time on the side of the road with one of those. That's a different story. But it was a mechanical machine, and all this adding computers to stuff. It's just like fucking things up. And nobody understands it, and nobody knows how to fix it.
Here's a good example. I just bought a car yesterday. It's pretty cold outside. So when I went to pick it up, I had already test drove it. When I went to pick it up, I jumped in the car and I instantly reached for the dials to turn on the defroster because I already knew how to use them. I didn't have to flip through some fucking menu. I look and I'm like, heated seats right there. Level 1, 2, and 3. Dual zone climate control. I got a little wheel, cold or hot, blah, blah. I mean, it all just instantly made sense. And I could just simply get behind the wheel and drive a car I'd never been in before right away.
Do you remember the Top Gear episode? You do remember it because we've talked about it before.
I know them all.
But when they discuss, when does a car become the modern car that we know?
Yeah,
the clutch, the gears, and everything is all in the places that we know.
Yeah,
and so what's happened is now with modern technology, we've kind of skimmed away from that.
Totally.
And now it's like, do you know how to use an iPad? Do you know how to navigate this? I mean, the amount of times I've used my phone and I'm going, how do I hit Siri again? I got to tap that button and touch my nose and spin on my head. How do I get to that setting? It's like, for fuck's sake, just give me a fucking button.
It's even worse than that because there's a whole bunch of these stupid new cars, BMW and a few have done it as well. And there's a shifter in the center console. So you can pick park, drive, reverse, and whatnot. So you move the shifter to park and it goes right back to the center. Is it in park? I don't know. It went back to the center. And it got so bad that Dodge had a complete recall of a model of car because people couldn't figure out if they were in gear or not. When I push the goddamn thing to P, it should stay in P because I'm in P. And when I go to R or D, it should fucking stay there.
Yeah.
The fuck? It's unbelievable. You don't that's like going, well, that keyboard's really cool, but that big space bar thing, I don't like that. Let's just, put a little key up.
Just a single button.
Yeah. Why don't we put the zipper on the back of a pair of jeans so it's easier to shit?
Oh.
Right?
No, that's an idea.
Probably because it's easier to also get fondled. So it probably didn't catch on.
Don't get excited, Dave.
Yeah.
Please, anyone.
You could just wear your jeans backwards if you want.
Oh my God. What was that rap group? The young kids who wore their clothes backwards?
No, that was Marty McFly where he wore his jeans inside out.
No. There was an actual rap band way back in the day, some young kids, and they wore their clothes backwards.
Really?
Yeah, Crisscross. Yep, that's who it was. That's who they were. Yep. And wow, did they suck. It was awful.
Of course they did. Didn't know whether they were coming or going.
Yeah, exactly. Every time they try to walk on stage, they end up in the alleyway. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, I mean, you do that. Yeah, when will the drummer know where to come in?
Oh, they filmed their video over at Mexigirl's work. That's funny.
Backwards. They filmed it all in reverse.
Yeah. And then they had to run the yeah.
And then they all got fucked in the ass.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh, so the Backstreet Boys showed up.
Is that why they're called that? Oh, okay.
When I first heard of the Backstreet Boys, the first thing I thought of was, it doesn't sound like something you should advertise. It's just, and it turns out my fears were warranted. So, no.
Well, I was always concerned about the Pet Shop Boys because you never saw them in a video with any kittens or puppies or anything like that. It's like as you're lying. You're not the Pet Shop Boys at all.
That's when I first heard the song West End Girls, I thought it was West End Cats, and I just our shop down on the corner.
Worse mistakes have been made.
Yeah.
Name three.
Trump's first term, Trump's second term, and Trump's
and Trump's attempt to go for a third. Yeah. It's hilarious. He keeps dodging that question. Oh no, blah. Dude, you've already made the merch. Trump 2028.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the thing he did on the Air Force One the other day. He says, "Yeah, I can't run. No, I know I can't run for a third term, but we got good people working on this."
Yeah.
Oh,
what did he say in one? Well, you could just be vice president and then have the elected president step down. Yeah, but that wouldn't be right, blah, blah. In other words, great idea. Thank you.
Yeah. Duly noted. Oh, I can go to war. I can go to war with Venezuela. So there's no there's no voting anymore.
Yeah, Trump's going to declare war on Easter Island so he can lock down the government and stay in charge.
He's just gonna go over there for the chocolate eggs.
He doesn't.
He thinks
he invaded.
He thinks that's the home of Cadbury, and he can't wait to get there.
No, he's gonna go over there and go, "Where's this Jesus Christ? He's supposed to be here, hanging on a cross. It's Easter Island. He's gonna be resurrected. Can't find him.
Yeah.
Fucking moron.
Oh God, it's not. It's not funny, but it's funny that somebody stupid could be in charge.
You know what, Dick? I was thinking about this the other night. I was watching The Daily Show. And what was that?
The ending song.
Does it?
Kind of.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Monophonic, but
no copyright strike on that one. But The Daily Show. I was watching it, thinking, yeah, you were all making fun of this, and you're thinking, you know what? This shit has got serious.
Yeah,
it's like where do they find that point where we're just going to make fun, and behind the backs, off air or back in the off stage, they're going, what the fucking hell is going on?
Yeah.
I can't do this comedy shit anymore.
Yeah,
because this is fucking serious shit that's going on here. I was just wondering at one point. I mean,
I think I see this exactly happening in Kimmel right now, because there's times when he's delivering the lines and he's like, I can't believe this is happening to my country. Like, you know.
But Kim was interesting because he'll then like just go off on a completely off-topic subject about, you know, some sports game or whatever or anything to get away from the politics. The Daily Show kind of like generally sticks to politics, and you know, Jon Stewart, you know, he's been involved in politics for fucking years, and we used to have a show on iTunes, which I think got took away from him. Where he, you know, and of course everybody talks about Jon Stewart, you know, should run for president and all that kind of shit. You know, they're really seriously up to their fucking necks in politics. And yet at the same time,
it must be so mentally draining. Yeah,
they're having to put out like a comedy show.
Yeah. And you have to make all of this entertaining when it's killing you on the inside.
Yeah. That's
I feel it because we do it.
You exactly what I was thinking here. It must be killing them.
Yeah.
Stephen Colbert is doing the same thing.
I like how he always throws in jokes about being canceled.
Yeah. Are we still canceled?
Yeah. Those are funny, man.
Yeah. But it's kind of like, you know, even tonight is going to be the airing of the latest episode of South Park.
Oh, it is?
Yes, and they're apparently going to go heavy into the destruction of the White House and all that kind of stuff. I have no idea. That's just what I've seen from indications.
I wonder if Mechasaurus or Mecha Streisand's going to come back and do some of the demolishing.
But it's always like, you know, you wonder at some point if they just go, fuck it, we're not going to do a cartoon, we're not going to do a comedy show, we're just going to tell it straight, right to your fucking faces.
Yeah, well,
this is what the fuck is going on.
Wouldn't it be funny if they just the South Park episode was just those two cats sitting in chairs talking?
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, well, you say, would it be funny? No.
No,
and
but
that's the point.
That's
the
right?
point.
Yeah,
I mean, you see so many celebrities all the time coming up on like Facebook or YouTube or whatever, saying, and they're like, I say air quotes, demolishing Trump. Yeah, they're just saying what everybody else is thinking, and yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this. It just feels to me that the comedy thing, all great, but Jesus Christ, it's not. If the fucking Democrats would get on the fucking ass and start doing serious work, putting this out, doing rallies and whatever, just like AOC and
I think
Sanders do.
I think a lot of the Democrats are seeing Newsom and a few and reformulating their whole background thing at the moment. I think a lot of people are starting to understand that this dry, just talking to people approach they did during the run up to Trump winning was an obvious fail. And now they get it. And I think in the moment, what they're doing is learning to make sure that they can grab attention, but still get the message across.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think they are planning for 2036.
No, I think they're planning for midterms right now because the midterms, like I think most people that aren't hardcore MAGAs understand that the midterms are going to be almost January 6th levels of get out of my way and let me vote, because I do believe Trump's going to try to keep many people from voting Democrat.
Absolutely.
You know?
It's hardly actually been hidden.
No, if you don't see it, you're not watching. because
Yeah.
it's happening, right?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why he's locking down all of the Democratic cities and stuff. And what he's going to do is he's going to have those troops in places, and you're trying to get to the polls, and they'll be saying, "Show me your ID." No, that's not good enough. Go away. And mail-in voting will be locked down and stuff. Oh my God. The American people in the Democratic cities that are being locked down with these troops are literally going to have to overcome the troops to get through to make sure they vote. This is how I see it coming.
Well, that's going to be part of the Insurrection Act. So here we use the Insurrection Act. So you can't.
Exactly. This is where it's going. Exactly. This is where it's going. This is where it's going. He's going to make it so that if you force your legal right to vote, you're the bad guy. Right? That's what he's doing. This is what it's all about. You know, and then there'll be some even more outrageous thing at the end of his term to make sure he can still be there. But by then, I figure even the hardcore MAGAs will go full Marjorie Taylor Greene and flip the script and go, "Fuck you. You've ruined my life."
It goes back to what I'm saying about, you know, these comedy, this late night comedy shows. Now I've seen a few YouTubers. One particularly, I'm not going to mention his name, but he used to do, like, you know, just covering the shit. And every video now, he's on full fucking rant mode. He is so despondent.
Yeah.
To use a kind of a crappy word. He's so fucking angry about what the whole situation that he just can't hold back, and he's shouting and screaming and everything. And it's like, well, will that happen to Kimmel? Will that happen to Colbert? Will it happen to to the late show, where, you know, comedy is fucking off the table now? Yeah, we're done with that. We're just like fucking shouting now. Will that happen? I don't know. It was a question.
I'm not sure. I will say that correcting this course of action direction is going to take a lot. I figure the American people, I'm so sick of that phrase, Americans are going to have to understand that when you get to vote for your president the next time, and I'm sure that you will vote Democrat when that time comes around, you have to understand that the first term is going to be just repair. It's going to take a while. You're going to have to learn patience.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, you can't start doing this. 6 weeks in, I hate you on social media and all this stuff. You got to chill. And that's for Canadians, because we're on the same track as well, and so many others. This social media response, this quick, I read 2 sentences and I've got it figured out and I'm going to tell you you're fucking wrong and blah, blah, has to stop. These issues that are before us for our governments, our directions, the way society is going to be, are so much deeper than flippant offhand responses on social media. Nobody's doing each other a favor by doing that. Politics cannot be done on Twitter. That's it.
And as I said to you before, that yes, all this stuff could be fixed. A bit of both, maybe.
Yeah.
It could be fixed as long as you take the same aggressive attitude that Trump did with executive orders.
Yeah. But in doing that, yes,
you're the same guy.
Exactly. And now you've got a 7th circle of hell to fall into, right?
Yeah. So you just ended up with a left wing dictatorship.
Oh, I like Marty Tyson in the chat there. Keep calm and carny on. Well said. Good one. I like it. But what the fuck? That's getting ranty like. Ranty Flat Earth. Remember that fucking guy?
Ranty. Yeah.
Yeah, he flipped the script and became a non-flat earther. And
yeah, he put a video out the other day. I didn't
Did he?
watch it.
yeah, nobody else did either.
It was about Nathan Oakley. Who cares?
Oh God,
That's fucking Nazi.
wow.
Have you seen? I don't know if you've seen it. Any pictures of Nathan Oakley recently? Sorry, guys.
Did he get off the meth and onto the heroin?
Audience. Sorry, audience. But he's become like a Lex Luthor. He's now completely bold and shiny head and everything, and just like a ranting maniac. And he's like gone on full on Lex Luthor.
Wow.
And of course, only his sycophants listen to him.
Yeah. Is he a John Cryer Lex Luthor or more of what's his name?
Well, I don't know, a bold one. He just looks like an ugly shit. Yeah. So I ain't gonna pick and choose over me Lex Luthor's. I got some favorites there.
Yeah, me too. I'll say John Cryer from 2.5 Men. He showed up on that TV show Supergirl that went from really good in the first season to, oh my God, awful afterwards. He showed up as Lex Luthor on that show, and holy fuck, was he good at it. It was really cool. Yeah, he was really good.
There's only one true Lex Luthor, and that's from Superman the movie.
Yeah, Hackman. Yeah.
Gene Hackman.
Yeah. But I say, like, I'm a diehard for the original Superman movie. I've watched it so many times, it's not funny. But when John Cryer showed up on that Supergirl show, I was like, wow, a good, a good version of him. But to tell the truth, the actual best version of Lex Luthor was the one from the new TV show, Superman and Lois.
Oh, okay.
When that Lex Luthor gets out of jail and whatnot, he comes across as the actual maniac that Lex Luthor should be. It was a shocking, in your face, whoa, they flipped the character and it was good.
I've not seen that.
It's really worth it. It's really good. That whole show was really good. It was one of those high budget shows, Yeah, it was excellent. I've watched it all twice now, and I'm sure I will again. It was good. It was good. A little bit teeny bopper story that time, but it's got to appeal to everybody. I get it.
There was the guy who was in Superman Returns, whose name escapes me.
Oh, I know it. Hold on. He was in DC's Legend of Tomorrow. He played the Atom. Brandon Roth.
No. He was the guy that just got he went through like sexual charges and stuff, and got he was in American Beauty and all that kind of stuff. Was it Superman Returns? I'm sure it was.
No, Superman Returns is Brendan Routh.
Okay. I got the wrong movie.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. There's too fucking many of them.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. God, what was his fucking name? You
mean the new guy that?
No. He's an old actor. Hang on. Okay, I'll have to look at this time of night. Do I have to look shit up? Hang on. Let me have a look. He was an American Beauty. You're typing it too. Kevin Spacey.
Oh, well, he plays Lex Luthor in the Brandon Roth movie. That's what, okay, yeah. He plays Lex Luthor in that movie, yeah.
Okay, there. Well, that was the movie I was talking about then.
Yeah.
No, he was really good at that.
Yeah.
And the reason why he was good at that,
he's a bit of a child predator in it.
He's a creepy fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like typecast.
For
a villain. He's like, who do you cast in this villain role? I know, a villain. Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Perfect casting.
Yeah, who was that guy we had over for dinner that came onto our daughter?
And our son. And you.
Spartacus in the chat. Why do I have numbers? For some reason, YouTube's turning on this new everybody has to use their handle thing on our live chats. So everybody's name starts with the @ If you go to your own YouTube studio and then customization, you'll see that you have a username and a handle, and the handle is the @ name. And the thing is with these new handles, and I believe that YouTube is going to switch to this entirely, they're all unique. Nobody can be the same name anymore, right?
Yeah.
All that's gone.
So we can track you.
Yeah. Well, it's,
Find out where you live.
It also keeps people from doing fake sock accounts of other people and shit, right? You can't do that, right?
That's a good idea, actually. You know, there's a lot of that goes on.
But I truly believe this will be the new thing on YouTube by, February or March or something. I believe this will be the default, and there will be no more of the other one.
But you know why? Because it's like we were talking about earlier. Is you have to have a human. When you say something, oh, someone's mimicking my account.
Yeah,
and you go, and you have to send in details and photos, and so you have to have a human to check it out.
Yeah.
So this way, I don't need a human anymore.
Yeah. And they did it to all of our channels. Yeah, I don't know if you've all caught on yet, but the easiest way to find your favorite channels in the search is @ the Shills, @ the Shills Live. It takes you directly to us instead of all these things that could have the Shills in the title and stuff. They've already done this to our YouTube channels, right?
Yeah, try at Knobcock 220.
Yeah.
You don't have to promote my channel. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Big at big tits.
Yeah. @ not appearing on this channel. We haven't had a Monty Python joke in 20 minutes. Somebody had to.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. I like it. I like it a lot. That's a 3, sir. That's a 3.
Yeah, 5. 5. Oh, you know what? That tastes like another beer. Hold on.
I might have to open up another bottle of vino.
Maybe. It's the night for it.
So what are you drinking, Dave? Homeless people's spunk? What you
Just throwing the bottle down there. It's no, you know, it's just Coke. You know, it's silly question.
Just a bit of piss.
That dirty cocaine.
It's fresh.
What's his name? Eric Clapton. He's changed the lyrics to that song. He sings that dirty cocaine now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what happens when you lose 3 wives to the drug. You finally get wise to it.
Is he off the wagon now? Is he?
Yeah.
I mean, 2 wasn't enough.
Yeah.
What, cocaine's or wives?
Both.
Well, when it comes to cocaine, there's no such thing as enough, so it must be wives. Oh, man. Cocaine was the worst back in my band days. Every time one of the bandmates would get themselves on cocaine, you'd show up to get lunch somewhere and they'd be like, you have any money? Now, for fuck's sakes, drug addict,
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
You did eventually pay them back, though, right?
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Who do you think supplied it?
Yeah. Well, that's eventually what I did. Was I just started dealing to my bandmates, right?
Yeah. You're not paying me enough to be in this band.
Yeah.
I'll earn the money somehow.
Yeah. You know, but we had a situation once where we were in the middle of like a little string of shows, and I think we were in Regina in Canada, and
Who's Regina?
It's right below labia. It's just over.
That's in Eastern Europe.
But he was so on the dope that we couldn't find him to get going to make our next show because he was off at some dope house or something. And yeah, so as we were trying to find him, we were also calling around through the scene to see if we could find somebody to sit in for him just in case. And Saskatchewan, that's it. And Regina, Saskatchewan. And so what did we do? We ended up with a different dude in the van to play bass for the next 7 gigs. And we were teaching him the songs and shit in the van going. Wow. Yeah. And to this day, I don't know what happened to that guy. You know, I have no idea. Yeah.
It's probably got like an album out.
Yeah. He made one copy, the master.
Yeah,
you know?
Cocaine replacement guy.
Yeah. But we had a problem with that during like because my day in the bands, I started in like 88. And then by the time I was like 91, I was like a proper working musician. Well, that's when grunge had kicked in and everybody thought heroin was just like candy, you know, and it was just awful. It was terrible. And I mean, I love to party, you know, I like smoking and drinking and blah, blah and whatnot, but I can't lead myself to destruction over it. Like, you know.
Yeah. The funny thing is don't take this the wrong way, but you know, you were playing in these like shitty bands back then, and you can imagine what it was like for the big bands. Yeah, the people that were like really trying to put on proper tours, and these fucking morons are just like getting wasted.
Well, that's why by like the mid 90s, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play the hired gun guy and just get paid. You know? That's why I switched, and I wasn't so much, this is my band and blah, blah. I would just go, okay, I'll audition because you say you can pay me, $4,000 a month or $3,000, whatever it was, right? You know?
Yeah, I get that totally.
Yeah, because I just couldn't handle it. And I was like, if these guys have real paid gigs and they can actually like bring me on as a paid player and stuff, well, I shouldn't be surrounded by fucking useless drug addicts, right? You know?
So it's always the problem with band dynamics.
Yeah.
Just like fucking more. It's surrounded by morons.
Yeah.
If it's not the people you're playing with, it's the people who are supporting you or dragging your gear around. Yeah, they're just like wasted all the fucking time.
But there were so many good times too, right? You know. Oh man, you get out on stage, there's like 6,000 people at some venue and you're playing and they're all into it. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
No, absolutely. You know, it's like any kind of like performing gig if you're acting on stage or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're up there, in front of your crowd.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest feelings on earth.
Yeah, Dunk, we talked about, remember when I did the little Yucks comedy thing, where you get to compete and try to move on and stuff. To me, that was almost as good as being a musician because I was on stage in control of the moment, right? It was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
I don't think I've asked you, Dick, because I think I get the impression you're sort of multi-instrumentalist. What did you actually play in the band? Was it lead?
Yeah, lead guitar, but I learned how to play like drums, bass, and keyboards for writing and everything. So I can pretty much just grab an instrument, and if I've never played it before, inside of an hour, I'll make music out of it.
Trumpet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, skin flute. So I've got the experience, right?
All of string.
Elastic bands round a tissue box.
The purple tip puff up.
We've all been there. We've all done it.
Oh, Marty Tyson in the chat. I do believe there's a slight typo there because it's the El-M combo. But yes, that's Toronto. It was one of my favorite places, man. Loved that fucking zone. Oh, yeah. That was awesome. We used to Lee's Palace, the Horseshoe. Fuck, we played everywhere in Toronto for years. Well, not we, but I in different things, right? You know.
You and a bunch of drug-addled wasters.
Yeah, me and the cocaine addicts and the junkie, right?
Yeah, you just holding up the entire music industry self-handed.
Yeah,
Doing it all by yourself. And welcome to the stage. It's Mr. Dick Dawson and some wasters. As backup.
I remember at one point we were playing Rush.
That's why you like jazz so much, because I
love jazz.
No, that was because they were just playing fucking different songs.
Yeah.
You were playing the right song. They were just playing different songs.
Yeah, 5 junkies all playing a different tune, but in the same time signature.
Yeah, I'm playing all the right notes. Not necessarily.
Yeah. That's why they have this thing in music called accidentals. That's for people that are drunk. Oh shit, that's funny. Well, it's Halloween, and we've talked a lot about that.
What else is to talk about?
Every time
putting shitty cobwebs up.
That's what I was leading to. Every time we have a Halloween stream, I try to talk about Halloween, and there's just nothing to say.
Do you know what? Do you know what? There is actually something to say. Is like people get that kind of like cobweb stuff. It's basically like it's basically a fiber that you pull out. And you're supposed to like drape it over things to make it look like it's a cobweb. Nobody can do it right because it just looks like someone spunked over your tray.
Exactly.
And the thing is,
it looks like a spilled Hungry Man dinner, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's really bad for the environment. So many like birds and shit get caught up in it. And they die. just because it's Halloween. I'm gonna put this artificial fucking fabric all over my bush, and all the birds gonna land on it, and they get caught up in it, and they can't get out.
Yeah, but hold on. Artificial fabric over the bush? Aren't you talking about nylon panties?
If you can get birds stuck up there, that's.
I think birds wear them.
Maybe an ostrich or something.
Jeez, honey, that's a hell of an egg you got there.
It's why the dodos died out, isn't it? Yeah,
they just tasted too good and they were friendly.
All those dodos getting caught up in sailors' pantyhose.
Yeah. If dolphins are so smart, why do they always get caught in those fucking fishing nets? The spray can fake spider web. Brad Polly in the chat. That stuff is just silly string that's been like dyed gray.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit degrades as soon as you spray it.
Yeah, it's like a marriage in Las Vegas. It only lasts minutes, right?
It must be like that spray that they started using in sport to try and say, no, you've got to stand here 10 yards away, and then they just pick it up and then they move it just a little bit, and they're like, yeah, it was always there. Yeah, I can move the ball a little bit closer to the goal. Yeah.
Was that pepper spray?
I think he was talking about mini putt.
Like whenever you look at officials these days in sport, it's all like they've just got loads of attachments all over them. One of them's now got a camera in the middle of the chest, and you've got this little sort of camera by the eye over here, and then you've got
they
a
got
mic
it.
down
Have you seen the new outfit for the referees in the NFL? They come out looking like the Master Chief from Halo.
But they're the only people that don't have armor on.
That's actually the problem with the NFL and hockey as well. They've created such strong plastic armor that anytime they hit each other into the boards or, on the line in football or whatever, they just hurt the other person. We didn't have this problem when people used to wear padding, not armored plastics. I really think that sports have gone the wrong way. They've turned the people into tanks.
And that's it's like having when they introduced the seatbelt, everyone drove faster because they thought they were safer.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
You go into harder hits and now there's more concussion.
Exactly. That's exactly what's happening. You look to like the NFL football versus rugby. Rugby is so rough, and you don't have anywhere near as many catastrophic injuries that take people out for the whole season as you do in the NFL. Why? Because they're all armored.
Although it's partially because the season lasts about 3 weeks in the NFL, but
well, actually, no. The season's long. They just don't play many games because they can't. They're all broken.
I mean,
yeah, right?
That's why you've got to have 2 squads that rotate every 4 seconds. Yeah.
It's too much. You get somebody on a pair of skates in hockey that can accelerate to a serious level of speed, and then they clobber somebody into the boards. Why? Because it's not really going to hurt them because they're armored. Take that armor away and put on pads from the 70s. They're not going to charge into the boards anymore because if they miss, they're the one crumbled on the ground. Right? You just wouldn't do it,
Have you seen these clips of Aussie Rules where they?
That's a vicious one. Yeah.
They're like a flipped like feet in the air.
Yeah.
They're just wearing nothing. They're in some shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we had footy, I think they call it, right? We had a coach in grade 8 in high school and started to show us Aussie rules football instead. And that lasted about 3 weeks because we were doing it like football, American, and we were just trying to kill each other and everybody was broken, right?
Well worth the YouTube.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would be like Monty Python, where the children have to play the champions in the rugby match.
Better than watching the snooker.
Yeah. Oh, I like that though. I like that. I'll be really fast. Hold on 1 sec. I love snooker. Hey,
it's a sport, yeah. Playing it's better than
I wish America took it to heart more because I didn't even know what it was for years. I just played pool,
I do, yeah. I think every now and again I do need to go through my membership because there's I went to a local once and then felt a bad back, and then after I felt a bad back I was just like, I haven't been for 8 months. I should probably go because it's actually something I do really enjoy. And I'd pool or UK, US, 8-ball, 9-ball, snooker, just
I used to love going to the bar and listening to tunes, having a few drinks, playing pool with somebody. Oh, I loved that, man.
I think my problem is I like every single thing about a pub apart from drinking. Like everything else, I'm like the little nibbles, like the little everything. Every single little thing.
Wow.
Like the carpet on the walls, the smell of like sick, like all of it.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I took to the pub because I was old. I looked old enough to drink when I was 16. So I was just, right, skip school, go shoot pool.
I remember one of my first host families in on the West Coast, Portland. There were like these 4 dads, and one of them was a police officer. And it just so happened that I was with them one year, and then, but for 4th of July, and then came back a year later, 4th of July again. And in this sort of time, he'd sort of lost his wife and whatever, and he'd grown out his beard and whatever. But what they were doing is, as a group of friends for 4th of July, they were always brewing their own beer. And so they were doing this own like homebrew, and it was the right time of year where they were marking down like
perfect time of year to go blind.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just like the whole distilling process was fascinating. Like they had to get the right. It's like a little bit like Clarkson's Farm, where they've just got to make sure the moisture's right. Otherwise they can't harvest, you know.
Yeah,
and it's just
you
really
can do homebrew beer and booze and stuff with those stupid powdery kits and shit, and it just tastes like butt. But to do it proper and real, like you're talking about, it's almost art as much as it is science. You know, it's kind of like that thing back in the day when the Bavarians were the masters of optical glass. And it was all about that Joseph Fraunhofer, because he really figured out how to make amazing glass. And the Brits put, what's his name, Faraday onto the project to try to figure out how to equal their high quality glass. And he did it scientifically without the artisan nature to it. And he couldn't figure it out. Right? You gotta, you know, it's more, right?
He's having a go at the Brits now.
I do that a lot. You're here. What time is it? We've been live for like almost 3.5 hours. What time is it here? 7:30 Pacific.
Half two.
It's a bazillion o'clock.
Yeah. I'm thinking I might actually do the Endor thing tonight. You know,
I said this before.
Yeah, but tonight, like last night, I started into it. It was just wrong because I was totally on cloud 9 because I got my little car and everything, blah, blah. But that's over now. Now I'm looking at it going, fuck, I got to spend another $600. You know, it's not so cool. You know, like the excitement's over, you know, and so, you know, tonight might be a really good time.
So good.
You know, yeah. Well, Mexi Girl says watch party. Hey, we could do that with some technologies that I have in the background. Interesting thought. Let me just refresh the World Series here.
Have you got one of those vagina lollipops or something?
I have 2 or 3. Oh, Dodgers 3-1, still top of the 8th. Ah, shit. Okay, come on, Toronto. Bring it home, baby.
Let's bomb America. Distract them for a minute.
Bomb the Yanks. Feed the Canucks. Bomb the Yanks. Old punk
That's exactly
song.
a Trump thing to do as well. Just find out like the one clause where they have to postpone the game, and it's just like somebody got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just have to, you know. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. Very much so. So,
would you just deny the win? Like to do a whole Trump thing to say, yeah, well, they got more points, but we were better, and so we win.
This whole thing was rigged.
Yeah, it's rigged. Yeah.
Oh man, I hope Canada does it. I really do. Come on, Jays, steal that World Series. Fucking stupid name.
Well, the thing is as well. What's really like, you know, upsetting about this is if Canada loses, if the Jays lose, then that's going to be Americans like shoving it in your face for another fucking year.
Yeah.
You lost, you fuckers, you losers. The simple fact that they were in the final doesn't count.
Exactly.
Albeit it is Los Angeles and not, you know, somewhere else.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. At least it's a team from a more lefty city, so they won't be assholes about it. Only the other ones will. You know. But right now, the Blue Jays are up. Right?
Technically, it's Canada versus Mexico, but that's a conversation for another day.
And probably a few Japanese as well.
Yeah. But nobody can pronounce their names, so it doesn't count.
It's always like Yoki Yoshimoto or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, that guy from Honda. Yeah.
That was the flip phone from 2006, wasn't it?
I think it was a mini disc player that had some really nice earbuds.
Well, it was the instructions to my new toaster. Oh, sorry, that was German Chinglish. I'm getting my racism all completely wrong. I apologize.
Hey, if Trump gets his way and American manufacturing actually takes off again, will there be all kinds of people in Japan going, how the fuck am I supposed to read these instructions?
You all.
It's an interesting thought, you know. I say we should probably hesitate from opening technology centers in Alabama just to make sure that everybody else in the world can read the instructions. You know,
what technology centers do they have in Alabama? Is that like radio controlled crocodiles or something?
Yeah, it has something to do with crawfish cookouts and not sucking on your fingers when you're eating them. I'm not really sure. But to hear all these Republicans bitch about Mamdani there eating with his hands and stuff, and they all stand around group tables eating crawfish, stuffing it in, and then grabbing into the table with those fingers that were just in their mouths and stuff. Yeah.
Or their sister's cousin.
When you said I was not sure where that was going. God!
I could have gone there. I don't think the final result of what I said is much better. To be honest with you,
it's that song by Live. Remember that band from the 90s? My love is for cousin. Met you at Thanksgiving and got hard. I think that's how it's sung, isn't it? It's something like that. Right?
I was driving to the supermarket today, and in my musical mix comes up the Bloodhound Gang singing about looking out for a new vagina. and there's not many words that rhyme with vagina. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It takes a Canadian city to rhyme with vagina. It's just all I can say.
Toronto.
Close. So let's say a big thanks to the team here. We got Shayna, PJ CNET, Mexi Girl, Chris Lundy, Carpasian, Jose, Super Chat, Matt, and I think Chris. Oh, I said his name, Chris Lundy. Yeah, I've already fucked it up. So
yeah.
Big thanks to the team.
We'd like to shout out to our special guest tonight, Gavin Newsom, who was here in spirit. Jimmy Kimmel and George C. Scott, Ronald Reagan. And
thank you for
Jimmy
that
Carter.
Commercial that pissed off Trump, by the way, Ronnie. Well done.
Thank you, Ronnie, and thank you for your work with chimpanzees. That's great work. Yeah, great guys.
Yeah. Just remember, when a monkey tries to grab into your Halloween bag, make sure he's not going up your leg.
And don't forget to watch tomorrow's show, which is the Ukraine update. And special guest is Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We dug him up because he's pissed too.
Yeah, he didn't like getting shot.
Yeah. He's like, where's that booth? Put him up.
Put him up.
Anything else we should say before? Remember, always fish the razor blades out of your candy apples before you eat them. That's a good call.
Oh, here goes to our sponsor tonight, that fucking razor blade company. Oh, yeah. Titanium razors for lifetime. Yeah, you can stick them into kids' candy apples.
Oh, God, I just thought, YouTube sponsors, what if that razor had been used to shave somebody's balls? Oh.
Well, yeah, I don't think they'd sell it to you afterwards.
No, they give it to you in an apple. You know,
what a MacBook?
Yeah, Mommy, I got a really nice candy apple with a razor blade, but it has a funny curly hair on it. Dear God.
Smells like a vag lollipop.
Oh, it turns out, of course, it was a fucking Kardashian that thinks they should sell their vag as a lollipop.
Yeah, can you imagine getting one of those with a hair on it? Oh, dear.
Worth more. Add a few zeros.
If you got a hairless vag pop from a Kardashian, it would come with a fucking commercial for the razor.
So tonight's show has been sponsored by Manscaped.
Because there's none left in the Kardashian home.
Well, Camel Toes have stopped, sponsoring us. So fuck them.
Yeah, exactly. So pull your ginch down, not all the way, but just don't leave the camel toe. What's worse is the male camel toe. When they tuck that thing back and they use the testicles to give that look, that's not good.
Do that hand motion again.
I'm not doing that again.
It's going to be clipped.
Yeah. So obviously it's time to go.
Yeah. I thought we were already gone. I thought we went.
Well, I was trying, but it just,
went and gone like 5 years ago.
Yeah. So, we said goodbye to the team. Why don't we say goodbye to all the viewers?
Why don't we say the other stuff is, if you enjoyed this
good call,
utter shite, don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and hit the comment section afterwards. Say how much you liked it, or tell us how much you didn't like it. I don't care which way you go. We're just not going to listen to you anyway.
Give us an honest opinion, like.
Yeah, I liked it till Dick came on.
Yeah, the intro was great, but then that guy started talking.
Yeah. let's just do Dave, and only Dave.
Dave's not here.
On my website, only Dave. Just me.
Yeah, it costs a lot a month, but
God, his legs go akimbo.
If you like friction, he takes it dry.
Yeah, and he's got all the Kardashian lollipops he can fit. He's even got a pumpkin.
That actually do to have.
Yeah, when he bends over, you can see its grimacing smile with a candle.
It's got this carved, mortified face inside.
Anyway, go on.
Hold on.
Hit the fucking button.
World Series update, top of the 8th, 3-1 for the Dodgers still. So go Canada, go, and what else are you gonna say?
I don't know. Is it looking good? I don't know how these games play out.
You can win that in one innings. You'll be all right.
Yeah. I don't really know how baseball works, so load
the bases, get a home run.
Yeah, hopefully somebody will get a touchdown soon, and you'll get a double love or whatever. I was trying to
hole in one.
I was trying to work tennis into that, and I was like, "Fuck!" I stumbled. I got nothing.
Yeah, there might be an own goal, offside. I don't know.
Yeah, but eventually that toboggan will get to the bottom of the hill. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Take care out
silly
there,
bastards.
and may the good news be yours.